Welcome to Altero, a world filled with romance,
seduction,
danger,
oh no, watch out,
intrigue,
ooh, what's that about?
night creatures, ow, secrets,
Shh, I'll never tell,
and of course, food.
Yummy.
So join us in Altero for Eat, Slay, Love.
Eat, slay, love.
Welcome in to another episode of Altero's Eat, Slay, Love here on our Quest Keep channels. I'm starting out great. It's going really good. Hey guys, welcome in. Yeah, we're gonna play some more Dungeons and Dragons today.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Surprise.
In a turn of events, a shocking turn of events, there's gonna be more D&D.
Dungeons and wheelbarrows.
Aw. But first, we always like to throw to Trevor, find out a little bit what's going on. Trevor, any news?
Oh, any news? Well, we're recording this the day after you found out that Mogg exploded. So that's news to you, but about probably a month ago by the time you see this. So
not really news.
no,
Yeah,
not really.
but if you watch our previous episodes after that event, you can see us just being like, yep.
I cried so hard last night.
Aw.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see the comments on YouTube.
Yeah.
For the people who don't watch on Twitch, just because there's some people that were so hopeful.
Yeah.
They were like, I hope this all works out.
No!
Yeah, they're gonna be like, oh my god.
Someone in the comments is about to have like a villain turn, you know? After that happens,
Okay.
just go full anti-hero, you know?
Might go full chonkers.
Yeah.
Or chonkass. Yeah. Hi. Speaking of comments, please comment on YouTube, like, share, subscribe, all those kinds of things. Thank you for being here. I'm just going to make this short and concise because that's what I want to do. So, best way to support us, if you want us to continue to be able to bring you tabletop content, is go to patreon.com/questkeep and support us on there. Choose a tier and get access to bonus content as well. Dice Unfolded, sound check. Those are our warm-ups and our decompress after the episodes. If you are a tabletop player yourself and you're looking for some extra things to incorporate into your home game, then use our affiliate links on our beacons.ai page for Kobold Press or Hero Forge, and then we get a little piece of the action.
Little piece of the action.
Just a little piece of the action.
Only a bit.
Hey.
Just a taste off the top.
Hey, why not support your local TTRPG guys? You know, get a little vig. Okay, you love it.
I can't lie.
Sorry, I haven't been doing it for a year and a half.
It's okay. Here I am. She gets it. We're back.
But yes, thank you for all the support, and we love you. And not much else on that front. I'm just going to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts, and you guys are awesome. We're going to go back into the homebrew fantasy world of Altero, created by Matt and Roz. But before we do, we'd like to acknowledge the privilege to work, play, and create on the traditional territories of the Musqueam people, and we encourage you at home to go to native-land.ca and learn more about the world you inhabit. Now, back to Roz.
And back to Altero.
There was a thing I wanted to talk about and ask you guys before we started, but now we're here.
And then it was now!
And then it was now, and whoops.
Ask.
It's okay.
Well, we'll do that later.
Yeah.
But we are somehow back in Portalis, baby!
Somehow.
Not somehow, but like, we spent a long time in the capital city, which was fun.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
I
And
was thrilled to leave, but now we're back.
Go into Portalis.
Yeah, but we're only back for like 2 days.
Yeah, tops.
and we already did one of them.
Yeah.
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 It's just look at the layover.
We were gonna go to Tornique, but instead you sent Hammerlane to Tornique.
Yeah.
So that you didn't tell Mogg's parents what happened to Mogg. So someone else could
Did you do a bunch of prep work coming up with like the Kegforge family and characters and who you were gonna be? And sorry, shit.
It's the DM life.
Yeah.
Maybe someday we go back there. Mogg is out there in the world. Mogg's gonna return to see. Is Mogg? We're gonna have to ask Lauren that question.
Yeah, really.
You going home or are you free?
Actually, yeah, because she was about to leave, so why
Yeah,
would she?
right? Maybe she won't go back.
Depends on where her.
She's gonna hit the road.
Oh, yeah.
Do something totally different with her life.
I mean, she's with Sandro. She might get swept up into that.
Hit the road, Mogg, and fall in a bog all day, all day, all day. It doesn't ring.
Maybe she'll meet a sexy frog.
I was gonna hit the rogue Mogg, and I was like,
Well, rhymes with Mogg. I was like, I got Mogg, I got log. Ugh.
yeah,
Sexy
hit the
frog.
bog Mogg.
Sexy frog.
We're not doing sexy frog bits here.
Or
What bit of the frog
ribbit.
is the sexiest bit?
Ask Roz.
The ribbit.
Ugh. Damn it.
We're there.
Ribbit.
It's over now.
we've been talking sexy frogs before we started recording.
As you do.
We'll put a picture in our Discord.
You said we're talking sexy frogs, and I was like, now there's a Justin Timberlake song.
What?
I'm bringing sexy frogs. Yeah.
I'm so glad you've come to join us. We are in the capital city of Portales, and we are at the Dragon Wagon.
Speaking of frogs.
Oh, right.
Yeah. You're like, what the fuck are you talking about, Trevor? We had a whole arc in the last episode.
There's a whole thing. I think I'm gonna name the last episode Forgather Kick Frog.
Yeah.
I thought you were implying something vaguely problematic about the French origin.
Oh, Jesus. No. Forgather Cake Frog.
We're at the Dragon Wagon.
It just happened.
Yeah.
We're at the Dragon Wagon,
Yeah.
and you went to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to D&D.
We're in
D&D
this
in
fantasy
your
world. You had a
30s.
long
Yeah.
rest. You wake up completely refreshed.
Amazing.
And we do what we want.
We do what we want.
What's it?
All our spell slots are back.
We
after
don't
a nap.
have to pay rent. We just camp and it's fine.
Yeah. Living the dream. The world is a lot right now.
Yeah, it is.
Let's make some shit up. So, you two had a chance to connect.
Yes.
But Ella went to bed after eating a few too many plates of delicious, delicious food served by the Dragon Wagon.
Chicken
Yeah,
farts.
2 roast chickens. Yes. Chicken farting all night.
Chicken farts.
Take us away.
You love farts.
Love
Well,
farts
fart
so
jokes.
much.
Yeah, part jokes.
And some farts.
Okay, dice unfolded.
I mean, what is
Tell me
it in
about your
Gold
mother.
Member? Everyone loves their own brand.
It smells like carrots and throw up. You know when you're in an apartment building.
In all the hallways. I think about that on a regular basis because I live in an apartment. I'm like, that was a good joke.
What?
This is
Thanks, Mike Myers.
opportune millennial power DM PowerPoints.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. That's horrible to think of. Watch Gold Member.
Don't. This is all you needed to know.
Gold Member's great. Yes.
First 2, awesome. Gold Member.
You start.
The second one's all thinking fart joke. Gold Member's
You
great.
wake up in Altero.
Yeah.
You wake up at the Dragon Wagon.
Good morning.
In your own beds.
Yes, I'm new at the Dragon Wagon.
Oh, I gotta crack a window.
Okay, let's start in your room. Go ahead, Alla.
Roll for farts. It's con based. It's the only con based skill. I rolled a 20.
Donovan walks down that hallway.
He smells everything.
Yeah. Okay. You know.
My con save there was a 22, so
Hey, now.
I don't even smell it anymore.
Yeah.
I've just been in it.
Just marinated.
And play goofball theme.
I'll just get it started, shall I?
Oh, my God. Oh, this is gonna hurt for a while. I guess it's time for breakfast. Maybe they got chicken sausage. And then, head down for breakfast. I need some fucking coffee. scrambled eggs.
What does Alla look
good
like this
toast.
morning? Because yesterday she did her best. You all did to help save the city in your own ways. So you were all working to contribute to defend Portalis from the riots that were breaking out in the name of Zurge, as that power vacuum was left. And so a bunch of young idiots were running around, some of them with powers. You sent them off to start your continue the small army building at the lighthouse with Bubs. And Alla was doing a lot of heroic rescue work.
Captain Bubs.
Captain Bubs.
Captain Bubs, he's my favorite captain.
Yeah.
I think she's, her hair's just a little singed at the ends, and she still, hasn't had her morning coffee yet. She's still a bit out of it, probably just wearing, like, her shift, and still has some, like, ash on her face. And it's like, sits with the coffee and then sort of, like, finishes the coffee, kind of looks down and, oh, shit. Can I get some hot water up there for bath, please?
And one of the people who work at the Dragon Wagon, he's kind of on his way by, and so he's like, "Oh, you guys should, if you have time today, you should actually go to the baths. I mean, we can bring you hot water, but if you're,
Yeah, a little hot water, just splash the face in the pits, and then I do like this public baths idea. It's very relaxing and steamy.
I go every chance I get," and he kind of like picks some stuff up, drops it back off to your table, and heads off.
I'm just gonna say Anthem comes down the stairs. Yeah. Just kind of looking a little nervous.
Anthem, what do you think about going to the public baths today?
Baths.
Yeah.
Sure.
I hear the public ones here are really good, especially in this neighborhood. They're like all like heated underneath and stuff, nice warm water, all sit. You get to look at naked people. You get to be naked.
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
good.
I could. Maybe that would be good to be relaxed
Yeah.
a bit.
You know what?
Oh.
Hello.
Onavid!
So I'm just behind you.
Put a bell on you. Jeez.
Public baths?
I will join you.
Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome.
Okay.
So it'll be good. We'll get nice and refreshed before Strix arrives.
Yeah. No. That's
And,
a good reason.
yeah.
Yeah.
Get to chill the pocket snack again.
I'm a little nervous.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I should prepare. Like, how do I say this? I don't want to be corny. I don't know.
Yeah, you just say it. Don't worry about like preamble or anything. You know, I would just go in with Strix. I love you.
Like in front of everyone?
I mean,
It doesn't have to
you
be
don't
in front
have
of
to be
everyone.
in front of everybody. It doesn't have to be the first words out of your mouth. I just like, don't worry about like over the past days I've been thinking about us and all this and
No.
we went through all this and it's just like shut up and get straight to the point.
That's what I was.
You may not think that I have much experience in this area, and you'd be right. I don't. However, as someone who has studied the ways of the mind, I know all the ways that it can empower you, but I also know all the ways it can get in your way, all the ways that it could impede you.
Okay.
Don't overthink it.
The longer you take to say it, the more chance that, I mean, she's a captain, she's a busy lady, the more chance that someone is like, hey, we gotta do this, and then you're like, oh, I missed my opportunity. Just
Tell
like,
her you want to
say
speak with
it,
her.
and then do like post-amble.
Take
instead
her
of
aside
preamble.
and then tell her how you feel.
Oh.
Don't bury the lead, as they say.
Yeah, you don't want to get bored before you actually hit the good part, or getting, Captain, we need you for whatever, and then you're like, oh,
Okay.
just be like,
Okay. Maybe I should just not think about it too much right now.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's Just go have a good day, get relaxed, get out of a funk.
You're like,
a
I don't
little
want to
bit.
think about it too much. And then you watch as the main bartender that you know, the Dragon Wagon, and he's like walking by with this huge portrait of Strix because he's like, I want to hang it on the wall somewhere. And he's like just in the background, moving around, just chatting with the rest of the staff.
Oh man.
I mean, she's a good-looking lady, but that is a flattering portrait.
I mean, it's pretty accurate.
Yeah. I'd have thought she'd be wearing more clothes in a portrait for a place, but
Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe we should get out of here. But yeah, should we just go straight to the baths? Or
yeah, I gotta. They're getting some hot water for me so that I can, splash the face in the pits, so I don't gotta I don't know if you've seen
why
it.
don't you just press the digitate?
Oh shit.
That's what we've been doing most of the time.
Yeah, cancel the hot water.
Ah, right.
This guy with this huge like,
2 people.
Oh, you got the hot water. Let's say
I would say.
bath for that person.
Look, to prestidigitate is to clean oneself, but to immerse in hot
but
water
go
to
to the
wash your
baths.
face is cleansing and healing.
You know what? Keep the water. Bring it upstairs. I'm gonna have a little refresher.
This is why I kept the rolly chair.
okay, so you watch them figure out how to get that back up to your room.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do that.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll eat some breakfast then?
Yes.
Sure, okay.
Walks into her room and they walk in and it's just like, oh god. I'm so sorry, guys.
Somebody kill a chicken in here?
Yeah, you might hold your breath and just run. I'll open the window.
You did it before.
On my net
Open it more.
20 roll, I want to say that my room smells concerningly like nothing. It's like when you walk into a room with a complete absence of sound, you're at risk of going mad. It's like that, but for smells.
Prestidigitated the air.
Community, the room that is room temperature.
Yes,
Yeah.
the perfect room temperature room.
Yeah.
I gotta get out of here.
Nice. Okay, great.
My room smells like sulfur tinged locker room. I rolled a 7.
Not bad.
Sulfur tint.
Like it's a bad smell for a room, but not a bad bouquet for a wine.
I wouldn't want to drink this.
Generally don't want sulfur.
Jim's sock is a very common one. Sulfur, just a hint, would be a nice touch.
I mean, good Pinot Noir has a weird barnyardness to it.
If you were all were wines.
Chocolate leather and barnyard. It's like high-end scotch often tastes to me like Band-Aid.
Oh,
Phenols and stuff in it.
I've never heard that, and I love scotch. That is, I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to go and.
Lagavulin, I think, is strongly.
That's one of my faves. Yeah. Sorry.
But it's a desired thing. It's just those sort of chemicals to me really stand out. Overpowering.
Roz looks like she's gonna make us roll in initiative. Keep talking, motherfucker.
The rooms are mimics now, bitches. Stinky mimics.
Speaking of mimics,
Hot water is a mimic.
Oh, mimic baby. Wait,
mimic babies.
don't you have a mimic baby?
I have eggs.
Oh. Right.
What?
Where are you keeping them?
Do you have multiple? I thought it was just one.
Oh, I just had one or
You have one.
two. Yeah, one. Okay. In my pouch.
Oh, shit. All right.
So you're back to Portalis. It's been a few days.
I think it maybe put it in a small box or that kind of thing. It came in a bigger box. I put it in something small.
And they're trying to look like
The thing.
right?
Yeah.
So when you open it up, it just looks like there's a smaller of the thing that
Yeah.
you're holding it in.
Right.
In there.
It was an egg. Now it just looks like an egg.
That's sick.
It used to,
Yeah.
right? But now it's taking the shape of. And as you spend a little bit of time just kind of like checking it out, maybe last night, the more that you carry it with you, the more that it learns. And so, just as you kind of open it up, it kind of repeats back a couple of phrases that it's heard you say.
Oh.
You want to imprint on it.
Yeah. No. No, it's no.
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 There it is. Oh, my cute little thing. Okay. All right.
It doesn't look a lot bigger,
No.
but it has
No.
advanced in its own way.
That's his name.
Aww.
No.
GNOH.
Oh, good. No.
No.
When it evolves to a level 99 monster.
No.
When it evolves to a CR 30 monster, I am Gnosis. You're like, of course.
Yeah, just it looks like it's better at
child,
taking
right?
shape than it was before, and it has advanced a little bit along its growth,
Yep.
but not necessarily in size. Okay,
Because you're keeping it in a thing. It can only grow to the size of his box.
Like a plant.
Or a fish.
Alex can come back downstairs anytime. They
Oh,
are finishing breakfast, and I'm
that is better. I'm out of just my shift now. Got my armor and stuff on. You know. Always got to be prepared in Portalis.
Are you all right? Are you all right?
I'm not hungry.
Let's get a smile on that face. You're gonna see Strix today.
Yeah, I don't get this kind of nervous even when I'm like going on stage in front of a bunch of people.
That's because
Oh.
it's a thing you've done a lot.
Yeah, this is how you know it's real, because it matters.
I used to get anxious when I infiltrated the social orders or sects or things of the like that I had to pretend to be someone I am not. Made me anxious. Now it is easier.
I threw up my first time performing in public.
How did it go?
Well, I threw up. But I was 6, so people were pretty, lenient about it.
Wow.
Did kind of ruin the loot. It was.
Oh, you threw up during the performance.
Yeah, on stage.
Yeah, that is hard. Yes.
Rough.
Yeah,
That's
but
something, yeah.
you're a little kid. People are like, well, the 6-year-olds throw up.
Yeah. Aw.
the waiter that you were talking to. Comes around to advance the story, and he's got like little short shorts on now, and he's not wearing his uniform anymore. He's got his little short shorts and a tank top, and he's got a whole bunch of towels from the Dragon Wagon. You know, they're stamped with the Dragon Wagon on them, and he's like flips one of them over his shoulder, and he's got one for each of you guys as well, big fluffy towels, and he's like, "Okay, let's go."
Awesome. Let's do this.
Ella invited me to go with you. I'll take you to my favorite.
I mean, I didn't technically, but he suggested it, so it makes sense that he was like,
know what?
the baths?
You said you have a favorite?
yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I don't know which one to go to. So
Yeah, we don't need to go to one of those like fancy snooty ones. I'm gonna take you to the good one. It's got snacks.
Nice.
I drink my morning tea. What kind of cup am I holding?
These are really big handmade like potted cups.
Okay.
Like a jock.
Yeah, I'm just like, "Ugh, I hate this. But then I'm kind of like, I would like to procure this cup from you. How much?
We break them all the time. You can probably have one.
Yeah, this is
Oh.
a tavern. You just
Yes, but I
Cake.
insist. I 2 copper, just.
Oh, okay.
And I put it in my bag. Thank you.
Wait, are you not supposed to just, take your
No.
glass or whatever from a place?
I think generally, wherever you are, you shouldn't just take.
It is polite.
I just thought it was like in the budget, Like, I don't know. People always.
They may have a budget for incidentals, but it would behoove the guest to not try to be
know what?
incidental.
You're also not
yeah.
just a guest. Usually, you're performing. That's like they kind of. That's why they never
Not
say
always.
True.
I don't know. I
guys are
just
friends
it
with
was
Strix,
in my family.
I'm sorry?
It was normal. Now I kind of feel bad.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just change.
Are we who?
Your friend's just Strix, and he's like
Yeah.
Yes.
pointing. He's like a little half elf guy that works here, and he's like, back and looking at the portrait. They're still trying to install it. It's very crooked.
Here, why don't you I feel bad. Take all these. Rummages around in her bag and pulls out like nicely, paper wrapped stack of pint glasses that all have, etchings of different pubs and stuff.
Whoa.
Yeah, I mean it's mismatched, but that's part of the joy of them, right?
Yep. Just leave them there. Someone will come deal with them.
Awesome.
Let's go.
I think you could just keep them. But also, we could put them in the bag of like the fanny pack.
Well, now I feel weird taking them back.
At this point, it's a collection.
Fair enough.
Memories.
Let's go.
Now you're a backslider.
And he's like wearing his little flippy floppies, and he's ready for the day. And you head out into the fresh, bright morning of Portalis.
Shit.
Smell that morning Portalis air.
God.
It does smell like it was on fire last night. But people are out cleaning. There is also fresh bread. The blacksmith is working away. So the normal smells that would be
Smells
associated
like
with
baked poop and hot piss.
Gas Town. Yeah. Smells like a city.
Yeah.
And as he's walking, he's like, "So, you guys are slayers of convenience."
We're
Yeah.
chopping it.
Yes, it's not an official title yet.
So exciting. Yeah, and I hear you guys save the world.
I mean,
Potentially.
like that seems maybe a little overstated.
And Strix is coming today, right? I've never met her. I'm so excited. I came to
You
work.
haven't met
I just started the Dragon Wagon.
Oh.
I hope maybe someday I could join the crew on her ship.
Oh.
Maybe you could put in a good word for me. I'm Kaskin.
Askin.
Okay, what sort of, sky piratey skills you got?
Yeah, what aspect of the ship would you...
I'm good at cleaning things if you tell me to clean stuff. No questions asked. If you need someone to clean up stuff.
Okay, look,
I mean, they always need someone to swab the decks.
It
Are you
is-
good at cooking. You can be like an assistant, to the cook person and swabber.
I could. My dad was a butcher. Mostly I cleaned.
look, it is good that you have enthusiasm, but might I suggest that when interacting with these individuals, the crew of the ship, or any individual at the Dragon Wagon, for that matter, that you get to know them for them and not with any underlying intention or goal. Yes?
Yeah. Okay, but I also think, if I don't put my intention out there, then it's never going to happen. So if I don't go like, I want to join your crew.
I mean, I agree with him.
Very
Just
well.
be like, this is, I'm looking forward to join, and be like, if apprenticeship, you just need a swabby.
And if you kill a lot of people and you need someone to clean it up, I'm your guy.
I mean, that's. I imagine that sort of thing needs to be. It's hard to clean up blood. Grew up butcher family, probably pretty good at that.
Yeah.
I'm so good at
I don't think they make
it. I made a
habit of,
specialization out of it.
like killing specifically. It's not that it doesn't happen, but they're not like assassins.
Yeah, all the more reason to have it cleaned up really nice. You don't want people to think you're like bloodthirsty pirates.
Yeah, that's true. Do you know what time?
Are you good at knots?
Not really.
Okay, I'd learn some knots first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get some good knot practice in. My impression is that knots
His
are
short shorts
really
are way too
important.
short for him to fit a notebook, so he's just like, okay, okay, notes, knots,
Knots.
knots.
Yeah.
Okay.
Learn
Yeah.
to tie.
Learn to tie more knots.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. That's a good tip. Thanks, guys.
no problem.
Do you know what time the Parliament is supposed to arrive?
Yeah, mid-afternoon.
Funk time.
4:20.
Can you imagine Doobie in your funk?
They're gonna be here in the afternoon.
Okay.
I mean, that's what they said at the Dragon Wagon, but they said they were gonna they're gonna be there for dinner, so their cook's making something special.
Okay. Great.
Sweet.
Good.
But
get our
I
bath
don't know
on.
what time they leave. They didn't tell us that.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Like, I don't think they're staying the night because I didn't get asked to do that prep.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, they were only here because we asked them to show up, so presumably they're just like
Yeah, we're just
hopping in on their way.
taking off with them. But they are coming to the wagon?
Yeah, dinner.
Oh, okay. I figured we'd just go meet them at the.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she has to drop something off.
Oh.
Okay,
There was a
cool.
weird like. I don't know anything about it because I don't eavesdrop.
Also,
Roll insight.
good for pirating. I'm not going to.
Wait.
You just believe him.
Seems on the level.
My. 1 second. Because I can't remember if I
Yeah.
have it equipped. No, I
Y-
don't.
You may not know since you don't eavesdrop, but do you know of like generally considered what's the best place to look for a good quality airship if you were in the mood to purchase one?
I guess you just go to the the port.
Yeah, but like
that
I
makes sense.
assume multiple people are out there like different things. Like, is there like one person or store or something that people are like, oh man, that place is airships.
I've never thought that much money would ever come my way that I've ever looked into it. I don't know.
That's reasonable. 22.
Oh, yeah. No, he's a little snoop. He's a little snoopy snooper.
Little fucker. All right.
Also good for pirating.
Yeah, this is good for pirates.
Yes.
But it could work on his deception.
I will say this.
Yeah. Yeah?
You're not. I'm very practiced in this area. You are not the most convincing liar.
Ooh, what are your tips for learning better?
Well,
Tell the truth.
yes.
Okay.
And
But if he
especially-
wants to be on a pirate ship, he's gonna need to learn to lie.
True,
Yes.
but if you remember, the Parliament has a very common practice of the zone of truth amongst its crew.
Yes.
Yeah, but he's gonna need to be able to lie with other people.
But maybe not as
what
a
I
fraud.
meant is to learn to tell
Yes.
the truth. You don't learn how to lie. You learn how to tell the truth. You learn what that looks like, what that sounds like, and you can make anything sound like that.
That's
Yeah.
good advice, actually.
Also, like, base it around as much truth as you can, and leave out the parts that aren't true. I think that.
Yeah,
right?
yes, that's very good
I
advice.
don't lie very much. So.
No, that's a good advice. Yeah. But be very honest with Strix and the crew.
That's what they told me. They told me, like,
Yeah, they will
you want to
make
be
you-
on there. You are.
Yeah, if you lie to them, they definitely won't take you.
I don't mean to ever be like that.
Who knows if you've been hired at the Dragon Wagon, they might already know about you.
I'm going to put my time in. I'm going to work the Dragon Wagon until there's a spot on the crew, and I want to make sure they know if there is a spot on the crew, I'll do anything.
All right.
To be young.
Yeah,
and eager.
don't what's good there, anytime people from the crew are coming by the Dragon Wagon, say hi, don't be like overly in their face, so they're just like, you don't want them to be like, ugh, I need to avoid that guy. But like, you also don't want to be fading into the background, so just like, friendly, what do you need? Maybe get to know what they like, so that, if they
Anticipate.
show
Yeah,
up,
yeah,
you
yeah.
can just be like, here's your favorite drink.
What do you like? I can make sure that's ready for you when we get to dinner. What's your drink?
gin and fizzy water. A little bit of, bitters or whatever in there. Just sort of a...
Kind of in a Scotch mood right now.
What's scotch?
Whiskey.
Ah, yeah. Whiskey also very good.
Right, there's no Scotland.
Yeah. it's not champagne. It's sparkling Portalis water.
There's this guy named Scott. He makes great whiskey.
Okay. And then you hear somebody yelling out. So you're in a really busy part of the city where this is a place that Alla would be really familiar with. There are lots of people in the street. They are selling flowers. They are selling other wares to each other. It's a really local community kind of vibe in this section. So not as many what you would think of as like the tourists of this place. Because the city is often full of people from somewhere else.
Strix, probably not a flowers gal, right? Maybe potted flowers, so you're not handing a dead thing that's gonna die in a couple days?
What would I...
You would have thought about in her quarters.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Are there any fresh flowers?
Or what kind of trinkets does she seem to collect?
You'll remember.
A shitload of elephant things.
17.
Good number.
She collects her elements from her adventures. So things from the places she's been that tell stories to her.
And how was her room at the Dragon Wagon? Because that's also like
Similarly
homes.
decorated.
Okay, so
very much like her cabin on her vessel.
but not like a plant lifey kind of thing.
No, she doesn't have time to maintain that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So everything is clean and well dusted and oiled.
Cactus.
You know, she's more so into like a bunch of like knickknacks, but it looks like they all have they're very specific. I feel like she probably collects things that are
Sentimental.
sentimental or in that they're from her adventures.
Right.
You should give us something from your adventures.
Yes.
That's a good idea.
Something sentimental.
That when you're not there, she'll be like, that's Daros. You know? But it's also cool. Have we got anything?
We've got some stuff. I mean, what is that? Those are cool.
Magic shovel. No, probably not. Handy, but not exactly romantic.
No, they have.
You guys have a magic shovel?
Oh, we got a few.
We have 3.
Yeah, they
Shovels are like really good.
Maybe something a bit smaller, perhaps something one of a kind.
bet Pocket Snack'd like a good magic shovel.
I think I know what I'm going to give her.
Oh, what?
We have a bunch of them. It's we have those shells that we got from Starly's lair.
Yes.
Yeah, and they turn into hermit crabs. So they're magical, they're kind of cool, but they're glowing shells. They're very I just hit one of these.
Yeah, and they're from that was a big day, you know? We helped Starly get a group back.
Yeah, wait, do we have anything significant from the interactions with Strix? No, not during that time. Yeah, so this'll do.
I have a thought. You should acquire a piece of twine and tie a knot around the shell like a bow, and then promise to not untie any knots on her again.
Oh, because of the curse.
You got cursed?
Oh yeah, there's a tip. Don't buy any questionable magic items from tricksy gnomes.
Or anyone, for that matter.
Yeah.
And he's laughing a little bit.
If you're ever in Rake, be cautious at Zelmac's Emporium of Wonders.
Also, be
sounds cool.
cautious at the higher
and
end.
Zelmac is a
magic
lot of
shops
fun.
as well.
But we got our magic shovels from him, but that's because he wanted us to go with him and dig up a grave so he could loot it. So, be cautious when he's like, want to go out tonight?
You know,
but
lots
other
of
than
times
that,
I've been out digging up graves, and I feel like it's often
Wait.
there's a catch.
Why are you digging up grapes?
Yeah.
He has already implied earlier that he's good at cleaning things up or solving
Yeah, but
problems.
grave is sort of post needing to clean.
Unless there is something in it that needs acquiring.
And also cleaning up the killings could imply getting rid of bodies.
Yes, you have to dig a grave
Yeah.
first in order to.
Yeah.
Sometimes the best place to put a body is where there's already a body.
How many bodies you got to dispose of?
Yeah, don't worry about
It's
it.
very important to not
Forget
ask
about
things
it.
we don't actually want.
And then he looks
The answers.
over it, then he's like, Gavin.
Okay. In the interest of not sending you down a mind tunnel, shall we advance?
You know, yeah, those are the sorts of things to be honest about with Strix.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, if
I mean,
they're like,
I'm hoping that she knows all about my ability to do whatever.
yeah. Are we on? Where's the bath? Are we there?
We're
yet?
here. Yeah.
The one?
Oh, nice.
Nice.
God, though. Do you see, like... And as they come around the corner, there's a guy out front selling snacks and drinks and beverages and things. And people are coming out of the bath, and they've got just, like, a towel or something with them. And they come out and they buy something, and then they run back in. And it looks like a bustling, fun place.
Is that hygienic? To like they eat those in the bath, getting all crummy in the bath?
Yeah, it's steamed buns!
Because you're steaming your buns?
And steamed buns.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do both at the same time. I love this place.
Clever.
Yeah.
This is the higher end one?
Oh, no.
No.
Ah,
Yeah, we left the higher end part of the city.
right.
Yeah, this is more of the place to come to actually, hang out and relax. You can
Do they
relax.
offer salt scrubs here?
Of course.
Good.
And bubble tea, and my other favorite thing.
Yeah, I see. That's what I said. It's great. You get to go there, you get to be naked, you get to look at naked people.
Wait. You said they offer boobs?
No, it's just.
Oh, good.
Oh, I
They're
was
just
thinking
out.
like happy ending sort of thing?
No.
No.
Oh, good. Well, that's a bit disappointing.
I mean, you got to work for it.
But I mean, and he kind of like runs up and talks to the person at the front, and then
Drop a bet.
he's like, it's gonna be like it's like 10 silver.
Okay, we got that.
Yes, that's fine. Yes, of course.
Okay, good. Okay. And then
That is a bit pricey for somewhere in this neighborhood, though.
Is it 10 silver each?
no, it's the group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that
just
makes
bad.
more sense.
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, it's more if you want a special scrub or something. You can
Yes,
arrange that.
I will, yes.
Yeah.
Otherwise, and he kind of like pulls you in, and there's a quick little place that you can drop your stuff off and locker type access, a little cubby hole for everybody, and then he immediately just like, and then he's like into the bath, sploosh. So he goes off to kind of like you watch him kind of soak and walk around in the hot water.
Anybody coming up to deal with his pile of clothes?
No.
Okay. Oh, you got lockers around?
There's like cubby spaces in the wall.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Not yet. There's staff, but no one's like immediately there.
Okay. Yeah, go to a cubby space, pull out the old portable hole, stuff my armor in it, and then kind of.
I spin my shift weave ring and just, and my outfit transforms into like a 1920s style, like full body bathing suit, black and copper stripes, with a slightly deeper V than normal.
I was expecting you to just have a budgie smuggler.
Black and copper.
There it is.
Whoa! Oliver.
Banana hammock.
Yeah. A little more clothes than I expected. I mean, I didn't expect you to do this naked. But like.
Yeah, but they're going to scrub your arms.
When the scrub happens,
Yeah.
I will be prepared for that.
Okay.
I mean, as far as like the whole like double man's thing goes, it is pretty hot. I like the deep V.
Thank you, but that's not why I'm wearing it. I wear my clothing for comfort.
Yeah, I just saying. Plus, is that it's pretty hot.
Anthem just has layers upon layers upon layers upon layers.
Ella keeps the scarf on.
And someone comes over to like toss the Caskin stuff into one of the little cubby spaces, and then any questions? Do you need any assistance?
No, I think I'm good.
Great.
Is the halfling still with us, or did he depart?
He's a half elf and he's in the water.
Oh, sorry, half elf, sorry.
Are these co-ed baths?
Yes.
Okay, sweet.
Yes, and then if you want something, you just go out to get the steam bun or a tea, and then you just.
I would like to
I could use a
inquire
steam
about the salt scrubs as well.
Oh, yes.
She just walks out to buy a steam bun. Doesn't really occur to her that she should put her clothes, like a towel or something on.
How secure does this place look?
It looks like the cubbies are probably only the person who puts the first thing in can access it. They might have a special enchantment.
Oh.
But it's not babysat by anybody or anything like that. But you notice that no one seems concerned.
Okay.
And when you put stuff in there, like if Alla went to put her hand in, she couldn't. The cubby spaces, you were the first person to fill an empty one. So
Okay.
it's yours until it's empty again.
Cool. Good. Pick up all the stuff, and when I pick up Suresh's cloak, I'm just looking at the people to sort of. Can I do like?
You're on a perception check?
Yeah, I guess it would be perception or insight, because I'm just trying to like gauge. We're not in the nicer part of town, and I'm wondering how seedy do the people look.
Oh,
Is there anyone that's kind of like watching to see who they might rob?
sure. Roll a check. Elwyn, who will introduce themselves to you.
Nice, 21.
Yeah. So he seems really like a little bit like trying to, move people out of the spaces where you're just kind of standing around, but also no one seems concerned, and it seems like a lot of laughing, friendly people.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Ella comes back in with some buns in her arm. Steam bun?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. I mean, I
That
wasn't.
guy didn't say a thing to me that whole time. It was just like, it was weird.
You're naked. Was anyone else naked in that area?
No, that does explain a lot of things, though.
Ah,
Yeah.
how did you pay?
He didn't charge me.
I mean, advantage? Nice. We should go back and give some money on the way.
Yeah.
We'll pay on the way.
Yeah.
Although, maybe he's happy?
I still feel like, yeah.
All right, and then you would have been to baths before, so you'll notice that sharking his way through the water, having a great time, is Caskin. Some of the baths.
If you paid attention, all her hair is blue. It's enchanted blue.
Got it.
Carpets match the drapes.
Yeah, but the baths are probably not in one for sure, but they're probably different, either temperatures or scents or different things about the different areas. One of them looks like it has more bubbles going on in them, but they're large open spaces that are carved into rock where you can sit, or people are kind of slowly moseying around.
What's the species demographic?
It's a little bit more diverse than other places because
okay.
Portalis is so there's so many people arriving from all over.
Okay.
But because this is going to dominate to human.
Yeah.
Because
Most
this
places,
is,
mostly
most
human,
places do in the world.
Okay.
But you would pick out a couple of other colored skin. Like
It's like
there's
a purple skin. I'm not gonna be.
You don't. No one's staring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
You would pick out another tiefling for sure, but probably only like one other that you see on a quick cursory glance.
Cool.
So, it's not all one shade out there.
Yeah.
And it's not all one height out there. Like,
Just like
there would be a couple of halflings. So, little shorties in a smaller pool.
The shallow end. Yeah.
The gnome pool.
Stop splashing.
Yeah, one person sitting in the water, one person standing next to them.
Right. Yeah.
We're all the same height lying down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
And if you're interested, you'll notice that there are a couple of people set up to the side, which is an entranceway with an arch to another section that's got a long, not like velvety, but a curtain.
Yeah.
And those people are gonna, if somebody wants to go for a scrub or some kind of like private soak, they've probably got something beyond that way.
Yeah. I'll go there. Yep.
I've never had a salt scrub.
No, I'm so intrigued.
Yeah, what's it like? Like, what are they just, are they rubbing a rock on you? Or?
No, they take very coarse salt and they abrasively shed all of the dead skin from your body. It can be intense, but it is invigorating at the end of it.
I want one of those.
Yeah, I'll give it a try.
Yeah, can you get do they do massages with that? My back really hurts from all the fires and
the massages can be a bit intense as well. So
perfect.
So if you want to head over and ask a bit more about that, you can meet this human woman, and she is standing at the gateway looking serene.
Scrub and rub, please.
We do a very thorough salt scrub with some massage.
Awesome.
And then it comes with a very intense cold bath.
splendid.
I mean,
I'll give it a try.
yeah, let's give it a try.
Yeah.
Roll concept.
Yeah.
As a man who's had both of those things, roll concept.
Okay, so yeah, you'll sign up, and you each get paired with someone. They take you into a smaller little room where there is a frigid bath in the middle, and as you're standing there, kind of watch and they've got these big, not a burlap sack. It looks fancier than that, but it's a big, heavy thing of very coarse salt. So yeah, roll your context. It's not a save. Roll context.
For meal.
Yeah. These are going to be intense. And then they ask each of you if you're just in some.
Be a save.
They ask each of you if you're interested in, and they can do a bit of massage, and then how much of it do you want? Because people are quite sensitive about their face being salted.
Up to my neck and kind of like under my chin.
I'll get whatever he gets.
Whole shebang, please.
Okay. What are your first checks?
16.
9.
Natural 17 for a total of 20.
Hey.
14 if it's a save.
Allie, you sign up for the whole shebang, and once the first rub of the salt across your skin, it burns, and it's a deep scratch that you're like, ooh, good, oh, bad, good, bad, good, bad, and the salt starts to rub into where it's rubbing through on your skin. It's a little uncomfortable, and you're a little concerned when they get to they're gonna do your face, so you're a bit like, how intensive do you want them to keep going?
Right on track. Let's do this.
And you sign up for the
This is,
same.
I think it's supposed to feel like this.
Hurts so good.
Yeah.
It's very thorough, and it's a consistent motion. The massage feels amazing, but the scrub on the skin they are exfoliating the fuck out of you guys. It's intense. Yeah.
This is cool. I haven't had this in quite some time.
I can tell that the dead skin that's just sloughing away.
Yes. Well, we don't comment on it while it's happening,
You're going to
It's
be.
not the highest class place.
You're going to feel so much better. You're going to feel lighter.
I can't wait.
I think some of that's living skin.
And Ella, roll one more time. They're gonna do your precious face.
Some of that's living skin. I botched.
Oh no! Oh no!
Come out with the like chemical peel off.
Roll your percentile dice. And the two of you roll once more as you jump in the water for your cold plunge.
Oh, this is where I'm gonna fail.
Is there an awkward moment when Ella still has her
26.
scarf on?
That's up to Ella.
I'm also gonna make sure that I'll say that all the skin coming off of me looks more kind of like highlighted because it's shedding off dead skin that as it flakes off is actually changing color microscopically. So it looks like my whole body has dandruff even though you couldn't see it on there. Sorry, I was making a con check.
I love it. The person doing your scrub is a bit like,
Unusual. Yeah. Whereas mine would be a weird purple.
yeah, purple dust.
Yeah.
But also, they're used to it. They've done lots of different bodies.
Dye.
And they're, you know, they're not the professionals at the fancy place where they're gonna be like, you know, trying to give you extra oils and there's incense in the room and stuff. Like, they're kind of down to business, and they also are good at their jobs.
Nice. I got 18 for the second one.
Nice. It feels intense, but you're like, and on your all your fresh skin, you just feel like a tightening. You feel younger, and you're like, oh, it feels so good. But it also, you're not sure if it feels good or you're never gonna breathe again. And then you relax.
You're weird, dude.
I rolled an 18 also.
Nice.
And I'm like, it has the most dire effect on one's extremities. My eyes roll in the back of my head and I'm just gone.
How long are you supposed to stay in this part?
You're only supposed to dip in and out. I try to stay in longer. And I'm going to submerge
okay,
and
I'm done.
try to stay in.
Yeah.
Try to stay in a little.
And with that roll, you know, you got the amount of time that you want to be in there,
Yep.
you can handle it.
Yep.
And we get to your face. Or no, this is your percentile roll.
Oh, it was 26.
Yeah. Okay. So, it is. How much of an awkward moment is it? Because they come up to continue up to your face to.
If they ask me to take the scarf off, I will. If they don't mention it, I'll just leave it.
You've come into a bath completely naked except for the scarf. They will. Let me double check. Yeah, they will leave it and then look to you, and then start up the rest of your neck and see if you give them any hint that you want anything different than that.
Yeah. I see the awkward jump, and I'm like, kind of look, and it's like, I'm very pink. It's gonna be weird. Okay.
And they're like, if the scar is safe to.
It's like 25 years old.
Oh yeah. And you'll watch that they actually switch to a not as coarse salt for your face. So they're good enough at this that they don't just keep going with the intense stuff that they've done on your
Gets in your eyes.
sun.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now roll your con check because they want you to, after getting a good buffing on the face, they want you to jump in that cold water.
Oh yeah. This one I did better.
Do focus on the burning
17.
salt eyes.
Good number.
Yeah, yeah. There is salt in you lick your lips once and you're like, oh, it's getting in your eyes. You want to get it out of there, so you are excited to jump into the cold water.
Oh yeah.
But, whew,
It's really cold.
Oh. Now,
Holy shit! Look at these things. Need some glass cut?
I can do it myself.
you're hanging out with these guys in the back.
I reemerge from the ice bath and only I will remain.
What?
Oh, I tried to stay submerged for 3 litanies.
only I will remain?
Yes. It's the last line in the litany. Well,
Cool. Hot water time?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Freezing. Yeah, look. It's bigger normally.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Whew. It's more like a front nub right now.
I think everybody here understands that.
Yeah.
The pool.
the characters won't know, but I want the players to know that Onovan could alter the size of it to make it look like it didn't shrink down. He does not.
That is the part of the entire ruse. Clever.
He commits.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And you can jump in the hot water, and as you get to the hot water, you'll see a bunch more people have arrived, and it's bustling. People don't take their steamed buns into the bath. They
That's reassuring. I
Yeah.
mean, I already ate my steamed buns.
yeah, but you see people occasionally be like, and then they, they'll be like, don't do that. No.
I didn't.
Yeah,
I made a joke about it with them, and they were like, no. Fair enough. Didn't think that was funny. Okay.
they didn't seem to have a big sense of humor.
So business.
You know,
Lighten up.
the lightened up people are all of the people in the bath here. Probably. They're having a great time. It's clearly a community place.
Oh my god, this feels so hot.
I mean, toes first. Like,
Oh yeah.
Okay, sliding in. Oh, it hit the spots.
nice.
Is
And
This is nice.
you can roll a quick perception check on some of the like local gossip stuff and what you're listening and hearing around you.
16.
Nice.
13.
Yeah, I don't hear shit. I'm just like, oh, this is so much better than the salt.
And it takes a bit of like you splashing, gotta get salt out of your eyes. You're just focused on hanging out with your friends.
There was a surprising amount of grime on me, I will say that.
Look how pink I am.
Yeah.
Almost red. Like,
Yeah, brings out the reds.
I told you this is just one effect that prestidigitation can't do.
No, you were right.
you know, it kind of, it was a
It's
little
smooth.
uncomfortable in the time, but I do, yeah. Smooth. So smooth.
You're so smooth. And here in Portalis, yeah, now that you've been listening around to everybody and you've seen the town come out and it's gotten busier, what are your perception rolls?
16.
13.
Okay, you can both roll a D100. Not
For the record,
Yeah.
it was a 7.
62.
62.
Yeah, 14.
Okay.
Maybe that's good. We don't know the scale.
Yeah, true.
This might be a random table of bullshit.
Aw, you are listening into.
We don't know if it's a scale or if it's a table. You know what you're rolling on with the D100.
You hear somebody talking about a wedding that happened yesterday, and the people who are chatting about it are actually wedding crashers. So they weren't invited, and they went just to eat the food and party with the people, and they are telling a story about how they got recognized by someone there, and then they were like, "You guys aren't supposed to be here. Who do you know?" And they were telling stories about how they had to lie and
Vince Vaughn
pretend.
and Owen Wilson?
Yes.
It is now.
And then I was like, hey, man.
It's just Owen Wilson twice.
Yeah, it's just Owen and Owen.
Owen and Wilson.
Gotta stop doing this.
We gotta stop, man. Wow. Oh,
It's on and Woe and Ilson.
Amazing. And your number is 62. So you are listening to someone else in another pool, and they are talking a bit about how they think, oddly, it was looking like it was going to be a tough year for their harvest this year, but suddenly something has just turned around. And their crops are just growing like wild. They're feeling so excited for the fall.
Interesting. I don't know if... Do you hear that? I was just kind of zoning out, but I was looking at those people and maybe it's because I could sort of read their lips, but hear them over the din of this, but they're talking about like an increase in harvest. Just like a sudden turn in harvest. Do you think that had something to do with,
I mean-
Mogg, Semjua?
Maybe. I mean, that was like yesterday, 2 days ago. So
Today,
that'd be pretty fast to see a turnaround.
But they
in
said it was
harvest.
like a sudden, they thought it was going to be, and then like, boom, which sounds,
That does sound magical.
yeah.
Look, I'm not going to pretend to know the will or the ways of the gods, but I like to think that our friend had something to do with something good happening in the world for a change.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if it was a corn harvest.
Speaking of which, there appear to be people talking about weddings happening as well. While they're talking about their like escapades at the wedding, was the wedding itself successful?
As much as you can pick up, yeah.
Yeah.
Seems to have been a great event, well attended. They're mostly talking about how fun the food was and the party,
Yeah.
and they had a great time crashing this wedding.
But the couple didn't like split up in the middle of it or anything. It's like, okay, yeah, it's-
They didn't have to wait in there for 3 months.
I guess we can count victories here and there.
Love wins again!
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Let's
say a bit loudly, so looking up from the pool where he's been, continuing to splash around, Caskin's like, is there anything you guys want to do before we go back?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
You bring in you said you got something for Strix? Are you buying
Yeah.
something? You need to go to a shop?
No, I'm good. I don't think so.
Oh, how long's it gonna take to get to the harbor? Is it like rickshaw type thing I could take to get to the harbor? I want to go investigate airships.
We could just go to the the skyport, airport. What do you call it?
Skyport.
Skyport.
Well, you're going to the Skyport later if you're leaving.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying if
Yeah.
it's for airships, if you go to the harbor, they might think you want like a ship.
Yeah, but I mean, there are several skyports in the city. So, like, we're gonna go to the more, like, in city proper, nicer one later. But, like, the harbor's one is a little more, perhaps, budget friendly.
Oh,
interesting. Yes. And as well,
Because, like, we want to get something. Because my vision here is, like, getting a relatively, bigger size one so that it's like, instead of, getting a keep or something that only is in one place, mobile base of operations. And big, cushy beds.
I mean, I see what you're going for. I don't know if we have that kind of money though.
Can put a down payment or something, but that's why going to a more cost-effective place.
right, to buy something that requires a bit of love and investment, I suppose.
Yeah.
I think
And has room for sexy beds.
Just a cot would be
Caskin was
fine.
gonna walk away, but then he's like,
you sure you don't want to like spend the time getting a sword? Because your sword, you could use a better sword.
Yeah, but
It might be more useful in the like we're not going to take a ship into the Fae.
yeah, but wouldn't like sexy bed on a
Why not?
ship? That's that's a better use for a sword. Eh?
Nah. Why? Oh,
Why not?
maybe we can't.
Potentially.
I mean, when we got Lionel into the Fae, it was not exactly a ship-shaped portal.
That is true,
Yeah.
I suppose.
That's fair. I guess we could wait until after that to get our ship.
Yeah. Also, the Fae might be a good place to get a sword. Or a bad place.
Well, you've got me convinced we can wait on the ship. I always got my books in the meantime. And, oh, that reminds me. Now you'll understand the airship better. And she rummages around in her pack and pulls out, what is, based on the illustration.
She had to get up out of the pool, slap across the ground.
Well, I assume we're on our way out now.
Okay. So, fresh buns.
We're done with this completely random side thing.
I loved it.
Yeah.
We're so
feel great.
fresh and clean to leave Portalis.
So fresh, so clean.
I thought something was gonna happen here.
Battle in the bathhouse. Nope, just the bath. Scrub.
You get Eastern promises.
Millennial DM power.
Yeah, and it's clearly like romance novels about sky pirates. The series is called Clouds and Caresses, and this is book 1, Pirates and Pleasures. It's a whole series. I got if you like this one, you're probably not going to be into it, but it's moist. Not damp,
yeah,
okay.
I was like, why is it moist?
Yeah, I don't know.
The subject matter
described
is
it like that once, and I was like, it's awesome. Yeah, and if you like that one, there's
Salacious?
4 more.
What does
We
that
got Under the Cloud Covers, Moist Headwinds, especially moist.
Just on the off chance I have this on me,
Smuggling and Snuggling.
I don't want
And,
Strix to find that I'm reading.
Pirates, Privates, and Pillows. Why? She probably loves them.
But if she says I'm reading pirate smut, she might think she's just like a fetish.
No, I think she's gonna be like, oh. I'm guessing she's read
I'm gonna
them.
go with my gut.
Yes, Anthem, I think you should go with your gut in this instance.
Yeah.
I mean, I think, it's reading smutty stuff together. It's a couples thing people do.
Sure.
I mean, maybe ask her, you can be like, so Allah has these sweet looking books. Have you heard of them?
I don't think it's going to be my opener.
No, the opener is I love you. And then
I don't think I'm going to follow up. I think it.
let's read smutty books together.
Okay. I've prestidigitated the
Okay.
water away, and my outfit is back, and I'm just like, we can anytime we can go. Yes.
Let's read smutty books together.
I love you. Let's read smutty books together.
That's so funny.
That sounds fun.
It's great. Holy shit.
This is Ala's great day.
Holy shit! There's something I wanted to talk to you about.
Oh, it's not smutty. I
No,
guess.
no. And it would have been a good soak talk. But
Well, we can walk and talk it.
yep.
Actually, let's get ourselves a rickshaw. Those are fun.
Sure.
And Kaskin's gonna have to tap out and go back to work, but he'll help set you up with something, and then
I'm so distracted.
I'm gonna reach into the bag of holding, and sorry, pull it away from your because it's
Fanny pack of
yeah, it's like
Jeez. Okay.
and I look to Kaskin and I say, "Hey kid, catch!" And I throw him one of the magic shovels. I pulled a Mean Joe Green.
What the hell?
even in an alley, there's yeah.
As with most things, I mostly know that from The Simpsons.
Yeah, exactly.
You accidentally throw him one of the honey badgers.
My eyes.
He's only rolled a 10 on his catch here, so I mean, a shovel.
It's a magic shovel we were talking about. Yeah, it doesn't matter how heavy what you're digging is. You never get tired, and it just feels like light.
Yeah.
You watch him like.
Makes a hell of a paddle, we found out, in a boat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's multi-purpose.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. We still got 2. So
Asking of the magic shovel.
You watch him like he drops the one end
Doesn't sound
down
great.
and then kicks it and it comes back up to his shoulder and then he like goes off down the.
Now that's a man who's familiar with shovels.
Yeah.
I mean, he did say he's done some digging.
Oh, yeah.
Anywho, let's get on. Rickshaw guy's just like.
Another day in Port Talon.
Smitty?
Ow! Oh my god.
He flips a cardboard sign that says hired, like ding. He's like,
On Smitty's brother, Mitty.
You know Smitty? Oh, that piece of shit owes me.
Small world.
yeah.
How you know Smith?
Where are you guys going?
Back to the dragon
wagon for now, I guess.
Or do we?
Oh, do you know a good place to buy like sweet swords?
Yeah, we could go by one of those places, sure.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Let's just check it.
Weaponsmith?
Sounds great.
But like high quality weaponsmith. I'm looking for something better than this.
I mean, usually I do. I don't know anything about swords, ma'am.
Yeah, but like, have you maybe heard? Is there
Looks
like
sharp.
reputation, sort of thing?
What?
Oh man, people don't pay attention here for like good shopping opportunities.
It's a big.
I just
Place
run.
people-
I'm a tour, like a tour
Then
thing.
you like this is helpful tour information.
Yeah. Shopping district.
Or perhaps a tour for adventurers where they could learn where to get the best items or things like that.
Niche opportunity there.
I don't mean a lot of adventurers. I mean a lot of people who come off the ship and they just want to go for a little stroll about Portalis.
Perhaps a tour for regular people to feel like adventurers.
Oh. You think people want to feel like adventurers, get all dirty and gross and maybe die?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe not the maybe die part, like, but like, you
Live a
know,
little.
it's feel like an adventurer,
Not be one.
Yeah. But you can think on this. You said you needed to talk about something.
So there's a thing that happened yesterday while I was off trying to make a difference. I told Donovan about it last night, but basically I had exhausted myself of all of my magical abilities.
Yeah.
And I was trying to help someone who was on the brink of death. And I felt what I said was similar to when the power of what's the goddess of play's name again?
Your brother called her Gloria.
Gloria, but what's her actual
The-
god name?
Emerald of the Sea.
Yeah,
Why am I blanking on it?
blanking.
I feel like I just.
All I remembered was Gloria, so. Gloria?
Yeah. Well, when I activate
Let me
this
check my notes.
thing, there's like a certain godly power, and it
Yeah.
was similar, but it kind of came through me, and I managed to just heal this person.
Oh shit, that's awesome. I could do that.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it was through touch.
Paladin powers.
So I think it felt like a new ability, and it happened right after I went back to the Temple of Onair.
Oh, maybe you've been chosen.
Huh. How? I mean, but I didn't like.
I would say maybe today you should pop by the temple again and just like be like, hey, how does, you know?
I mean, I was there yesterday, and I talked to my sort of, I don't know, sponsor person.
Fair enough. Okay, yeah.
He's not a paladin or a cleric. He's a debate champion, which is.
That sounds important.
Yeah, it seems to hold some sway.
I've hung out there a bit. It's, you know, close to the Allegra Pena one, and you know, they're big fans of Riders.
But like, you said that when your stuff with Allegra Pena happened, that like it was such a crucial moment, and she appeared to you and saved you.
Yeah.
But like, I got hit in the face with a book. Like,
I mean, you know, gods are weird. I think they all do things in their own way. I don't even know that it's necessarily the same for, you know, not many other paladins. Yeah, I don't get to have too many chats with paladins where they're like, so how'd you become a paladin? You know, they normally like go away.
so you think I'm a paladin? No.
I mean, you haven't taken an oath, so probably not officially, but it sounds like you,
Being a paladin is a choice, Anthem.
yeah, but it sounds like you've,
I did. I can confidently say I made the choice, and I kind of said that to holy shit, okay.
yeah. So it sounds like, you might have been selected to, get on that path.
Huh.
You can still choose not to if you don't want to.
No, I'm not uncomfortable with it. I'm just.
Yeah, it'll probably be a while before, you know, you take an oath sort of thing, but, yeah, I mean, I was going around for like 2-3 years before I actually took my oath. Maybe longer.
And as you come to that conversation realization, you also arrive to a weapon shop.
What's it called?
I will tell you after this break.
Oh, it got heavy.
Yeah, that was really intense. Welcome to Altero. Hi kids, do you like violence?
Bins are around. The birds are already there.
Oh, I see what's coming.
Look out, my pistol.
Oh, nope, I don't.
So I have 5 attacks
Holy fuck.
with haste, and advantage on all of them.
Your rage is so happy.
No, not the healer. Oh, yes, the healer.
No! 2 nat ones.
I mean business!
Boop. There's an amazing group of heroes. They're known as the Steel Wing. They are famous across the world. You 4 players are not those guys.
We could all use a little saving, right? Heroes who are gonna kill the shark!
What shark?
There's one thing I know about Tibbles. Always inclined to save baby.
Your guards have no honor. Believe it.
Enhanced interrogation, I think, is what they call it.
I gag a little and drop him.
I'm just gonna cut off a halfling's leg.
Let us save them. Yeah! Purge them. Screw them.
A loving wife and family, and I am going to seduce him.
Oh!
Get him in the coat, smack him with the hammer.
And what of the sacrificed? Why are they punished for her sins?
Well, you give me fucking back Gordy right the fuck now, or I won't rest until every last bit of this marsh is fucking gone.
You aspire to godhood. Yeah. That is not sacrifice. No. That is hubris.
You have no faith in me, man. Like, come on. Like, someday those are gonna be bells because I've been doing it.
It's not good to have bells, okay?
I'm using my Columbo skills here.
A lot of people are not like a lot of things we think they're like, you know.
Yes, 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 yes. I am Beak.
You want to do our homework together, pal?
If only somebody would invent something to help us add.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, I could probably scrounge up an abacus.
Do you even math, bro?
No.
I can't right now, I'm doing math. Have to think on that.
I did bring math into it.
Yep.
Luckily, it's magic, so fuck you guys. Here we go.
Our motto, a friend in need is a friend indeed.
Absolutely.
That is not our motto. Who told you that was our motto?
Home is where the barber is?
Yeah. Oh, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
That my thoughts don't matter.
Yes.
Damn, I feel like this developed quickly.
When souls touch.
Bring it in. Bring it in.
I'm gonna pick his pockets.
I have a D&T party with my stuffed animals.
No, it's not for the butler, it's for Butler. My name is Butler. We will be rolling around naked gnomes again.
There's just like droplets of water flying off of him as he flies through the air. And he's naked, like.
How thick is the blade hole?
If you don't lose your pants in harmony,
Those were my
did you
good
really
trousers.
even go?
Had trouble.
My name is Goblin of the Bogoblins. Have you ever picked your nose? It's good stuff up there.
She's beauty and she's grace. She'll wreak havoc on your face.
And he just throws the door open, and he's just wearing a towel. Kind of like does some stretches.
That's like the worst pickup line I've ever heard. Maybe the adult also.
Hey, girl. With you and me, that's all we need to make all the fireworks happen.
What?
Tell me straight. You and Rurik, were you riding the devil's saddle?
Hey, big guy, have you ever slept with someone? I do it for love. I fell in love with a mermaid, and she had great big fins.
You are so strong. You are a woman of no bounds.
Hashtag sexy murder dream.
You have acted out of love. That is not a bad thing.
Because what plagues this land is love. You have ever lost something so dear that the rest of everything in your life fades like sand through your fingers?
They're all I have left of her. She's never coming back. And I'm so alone.
Many have lost what you have lost, and none would sacrifice what you have sacrificed.
Keep the flowers. Keep alive that memory. Find the thing that connects you.
His name, dude.
Yes.
Okay.
It's gonna be good.
Meant to be.
He's looking Billy Goat's rough.
It's the brazier of Conjuring Fire Elementals.
Scry a river.
Spy. It's a spy. Barbarian joke.
Want to go on a D8? That's not
Room and Boar. Great place.
I believe you, but I kind of have bigger, pardon the pun, but fish to fry.
And it's called Countercell.
Yeah, there it is.
It doesn't get old.
No. Although
Nothing gets old at this table except me.
This time.
When a statement must be made, it must be made loudly.
Sometimes it's the only way to face the darkness is to embrace the darkness.
Welcome back. Heroes! Yay!
That's us.
I am not a barbarian.
Settle down, settle down.
You do you, babe.
Kill a few people here and there in the name of don't kill me.
There's a little something else in there.
We've been through some stuff together. This is how we create
Peer
bonds.
pressure.
It's been the best part of my life.
I'm not going to the temple.
You start to vomit all over Aaron.
No! He had a fling with a tiefling.
Maybe I should wear like a sneaky detective outfit. Are you sure I can't tempt you?
This.
That's not delightful, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
I'm trying to fight, and you guys are turning it into a sex thing, and that damage was trash.
And what is your 7th favorite dream?
Oh my god.
Friends solve puzzle together. Friends, our team. I'm good at killing things, and you guys are passable.
Hello. Oh, lovely wedding.
He is now engulfed in flames.
I think I got in a couple good hits.
Fennels. Unconscious again. Hello, Zap.
Whoa! Drop a 0.
Estravel!
She is the devil.
Okay, so she's looking for a vessel, and that's...
Do not let that happen.
Focus fire.
You are so hungry. The familiar and unfamiliar faces of everyone you've ever killed. There is no justice here, only sickness. And I am the cure.
No.
Her eyes go black.
Oh no.
No, I'm down.
Saving them is. That's it. That's all. That's all. That's everything.
not ideal to have to kill your friends.
She repeats back words that you said to her once. When a statement must be made, it must be made loudly.
I've found people and starting to feel like a real person again.
Because I have friends. I have friends now.
Are you ready? What is sound check? What do we do on sound check?
Well, technically, we're supposed to count to 5 so that you can balance our audio. However, we no longer count to 5. We do stupid voices and characters, and you're not even in the sound booth anymore. So, quite frankly, I don't know what this is.
Alan, you are a grunt in Metal Gear Solid complaining to yourself about getting assigned the quiet guard post where nothing ever happens right before getting stealth killed by Snake.
Okay. Oh, man. I hate this post. Huh? What was that noise? Oh.
Must have been the wind.
Nothing exciting ever happens. Huh? What was that?
It's a box.
Foot. Just a box. Just once, I want something to... Yeah!
Are you ready?
Sounds good to me.
I love how many people have a problem with the word moist.
Yeah, that's a weird thing. I don't actually have a problem with it overall.
neither.
Like, people have a problem with like the mouth feel of it, if that makes sense. Like that it suggests a thing that like a texture that they don't jive with.
Yeah. But they don't have the same problem with damp. And damp implies like damp should be the gross one.
Yeah, damp implies a discomfort.
And damp is
I think it's that moist has that weird like sexualness to it that makes people uncomfortable.
Damp, if used interchangeably, is grosser.
Right.
And damp implies that it's been left wet for a while.
Yes. Yeah.
Like damp is
that it's
been so long.
Like surprisingly wet is like it's moist.
Yeah. Damp is it's not wet. It's just wet enough to be a problem. You know.
See, that's how I look at moist.
But I think something can be naturally moist. Like its existing state can be moist. Like something should be moist.
No,
damp implies damp is like something that should be dry isn't.
Yeah, like
Damp cake sounds like a really cool name for somebody who's like a DJ though.
Damp cake?
No? I'm into it.
Hey, that's your DJ name.
DJ Damp Cake?
DJ Damp Cake. That's like
Come on,
like
that's
someone
good.
shit themselves. Got a wet ass.
Dank cake?
Dank cake. That's also bad.
Dank cake. Yeah, that's not great.
Wash your ass.
So, welcome back to Altero. When you're editing this, you can include a little bit of that.
Or not, up to you.
Episode title? Damp cake.
DJ Damp Cake.
DJ Damp Cake.
The shenanigan music is on. Let's go.
Shenanigans.
And again and again.
Oh God. You wanted to go to a magic shop for weapons in particular.
Yes.
Okay. So, this cart driver, Mitty, apparently takes you there and kind of drops you off at this place. It's decorated with kind of the weapon look on the outside, but it also has a mountain cold theme. He's like, it's run by a Goliath. She'll see you inside.
Goliath. Set you free. James Brown again. It's always James Brown.
Did you guys want to get out? Do you want to go in?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do we
let's
owe
go
you?
You do an exchange with him. It's like 25 silver.
I just want to check Discord.
No, sorry, coppers.
Oh, coppers.
I was like,
Like it costs more to get the ride away from the bathhouse.
He's charging us tourist
sorry,
rates.
it's coppers.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just check Discord.
Yeah.
And how much was the bathhouse? 20, or it was 10 for everybody, but then we got the salt treatment, which was going to be more. That was sold.
You can add the same on for salt for the three of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
This is a really large place that he's brought you. There's lots of weapons. Looks like they've kind of got a little bit of everything, but what's out for display are things that you can tell are probably not magical.
What was it called again?
This is Frosco.
Frosco?
Cool.
He almost took you to Raider Joe's, but then I decided, not in this climate.
Not in this climate.
Can't go across the border.
I mean, and Frosco's is better?
Not really.
We're trying.
They at least have them here.
Yeah, fair.
What's a sword pun for Zellers?
Sort of doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah. Scabbards.
Oh, I miss the curly fries.
Oh. Yeah, me too.
Oh, Zen.
When I was little, going to the Zellers, because we didn't have much money. My mom was single in university, so we'd go to shop at Zellers a lot, which is like a shittier Kmart.
Which is like...
Oh yeah, that's old as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, that's also
It's like an more low-end Target.
You have a Target that bought Zellers.
Yeah.
Shut them all down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
But they always had like a restaurant there, and we'd always go to the Zellers restaurant as a treat.
Was that the pirate-themed one?
No.
No?
It was just
Zellers,
there. And
Zellers
I'd
Diner.
Yeah.
They had a pirate-themed restaurant in a department store?
And they all had smoking indoors, let me tell you.
Oh, they sure did.
Yeah.
Boy, did they ever.
But I'd get hot chicken sandwich, lots of gravy. Going to the
Core memories.
Zellers.
Yeah.
But at Frosco, they don't have hot chicken sandwiches. They just have weapons up and down these display case spots. Doesn't look like magical stuff is so much on display, but you can ask if you are interested.
Oh man, there's so many weapons. It's awesome.
Nice craftsmanship.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like they're from different places. Like, they have different marks on them and stuff, but nothing like, I mean, they look nice, but looking for something a little, like...
You want an upgrade.
Yeah, something a little, like, maybe magic-y. Where is the desk?
You'll notice
Or,
that
like, somebody walking around, you know, looking help, you know?
there are lots of busy people working, but maintaining her own shop. You'll notice the Goliath woman who comes forward, and she's a little bit older, but also still very strong. She probably still makes a lot of these weapons herself. And she greets you at the door, just kind of welcome in.
Hi, I'm in the market for a new sword. All I got is this one, which, you know, is a nice sword, but I'd like something a little more magic-y, maybe? You know, little fancier, little, you know, I've had this one for a long time. I love it, but, like, maybe I can, like, trade it in. It's really good condition, well-maintained.
The magical weapons are very expensive, which...
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking a little bit of a trade-in. I mean, obviously, this is not going to come to anywhere near those sorts of prices.
Also, this one, if you're going to get rid of it, I'm surprised, because this is sort of now like a collector's item. This was used by the great Alaleris.
I mean, I don't like to think of myself like that.
I get it, but that's how it's going. You could sell this as Have you heard of Slayers of Convenience?
Okay, I would.
Workshopping. That's true.
Trying to get us a deal.
It's never had to have a backup sword.
Have you noticed that the moons have returned back to...
Yes.
You're welcome. Have you heard of the wizard Haladon and the Cult of Zurge, this new piece
Cult
of
of
shit god?
Zurge, yes.
Yeah, they lit everything on fire yesterday.
They did.
They were pissed off because we beat them.
Yeah.
I feel a little uncomfortable coming in and being like, eh.
No. You should know, if you're going to get this sword was used only 2 days ago over in, where were we?
Cote Faro.
Cote Faro. There was a wedding, and then this ship teleported in with the wizard Haladon and all of his cultists, and we defeated them in combat, and this sword was used there.
Although now you got me feeling kind of sentimental about it.
I know, I mean, I'm surprised you want to part with it at all, but we are...
Yeah, I've changed my mind.
Our journey is not done. It is not complete, and we were sent to do that by the Empress and Aurora, and
into Lagrapinia,
Yeah.
Paladin, Lagrapinia.
Yeah. So
Persuasion at advantage.
Okay, sweet.
If we think Alice helping.
Oh yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
This
is help.
Put it and then put it away like I've changed my mind.
Yeah. That's a good flex.
Good.
I have a +5 to charisma. You've got +4.
You said persuasion though, right?
Yeah.
And +7.
+9.
Oh shit!
So.
But I guess only one of us can roll.
Yeah, but you can assist me.
I'm helping. You did start
I am the
negotiation.
person trying to
You're
buy.
the one who's going to buy the sword.
I'm gonna roll so.
An enchanted sword that is high quality.
Yeah.
As what you might be looking for, given the challenge that you are up
P2.
against. Would normally run about 2,000 gold.
Dang.
But you rolled a 22.
Yeah.
If you are the upcoming heroes of legend, that clearly you are.
22.
I mean, hopefully we don't become legends for quite some time yet.
Yeah.
The longer we go, the bigger
Legendary.
the legend will be. Yeah.
You know.
I am
We're about to meet up
very
with Hammerlane
thankful of
on our next
Hammerlane.
leg of the journey. Yeah. We just left her to. Unfortunately, our friend just perished in that fight and won't be joining us. But we are meeting back up with Hammerlane to go to the Ring Nations in the next leg of our journey. So.
Also, you know Strix?
No.
Pirate?
No.
Oh, never mind that.
Sky Captain.
Yeah.
I am Selenar Battlemoth, and I would be happy.
Battle Moth?
Yes.
I like it.
It's a,
It's a good
family
name. Yeah.
I would be happy to invest in you.
Yeah.
What can you afford?
That's a good question. You got the money.
Yeah, I mean, trade-in value is whatever that happens to be, but...
yeah, if we need to, we can do the trade-in value
I mean,
on this.
more so-
Like, once a name's there, then you can probably mark it up decently.
Do you know what I mean? Like, if you are traveling soon to go continue these adventures that are so important to the world, obviously I would want to participate in...
Yeah, if it'd be like 2,000, can we do like 1,500? Like 500 gold off?
Depends on how good the sword is. What kind of stuff do you have?
She'll take one out to show you. It's a beautiful longsword that would fit in Alice's hands. It's a +1 sword, but nothing extra fancy about it necessarily.
Nothing.
It is a +1 sword.
Nothing
Magic weapon.
Vorpal or +2 or
frosty about it.
Yeah, I mean, I can't attune to it. I already have 3.
Yeah. Good. That's the thing. You don't want to do anything that's attunement based.
Well then.
Anything else like behind the cupboard there? I mean, this one's nice. I'm gonna, keep it, but like, just want to see a selection.
I
no
just
options.
assumed there are a couple of very rare items, but much more expensive and difficult to part with.
Like
You
I
know?
use this
Ooh.
crystal scimitar. It's very nice.
Flo looks at Onovan and just like bats her eyes.
Let's take a look.
And did I hear that you're looking for something that does not require an attunement?
Yeah, I got a couple things already that sort of require that, but just looking to upgrade a bit.
I only have one weapon with a higher enchantment, so it's a +2 sword.
Mm-hmm.
So which would be 5,000 usually.
Oof, dang.
4,000.
I can do better than that as a deal. But I need something else then, either in exchange or I'm interested in discussing. What are you making available?
Do you need, like, adventurer favors done or anything like that?
Perhaps any rare materials you would like acquired that you could work with?
My family heirloom sword is missing if you would take it on as a quest.
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry.
Potentially, we do have places to be. While I say that, I'm going to message you. We have that crown. We could trade the crown. It's worth the same.
The Mind God crown I gave to Allah.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, yeah.
That's
portable hole.
Oh, what is that item?
Oh, no, this I keep my armor in it, and stuff. It's not. But how about this crown?
This was purchased for the discount price of 5,000 gold, actually. This is a Mind Guard crown that we, it was being used by our friend who, as I said, perished 2 days ago.
Yeah, so, however, the Slayer of Convenience that heroically died
while wearing that crown.
While defeating, after, but like...
Well, yes.
After Haladon was defeated, but, then this new god Zurge.
Let me just...
Asshole.
You
came
notice
at
she
them.
messages to one of her
I do have that.
companions, and she sends them over into the back, and then someone comes tottering out, and it's like a much older Goliath, who she's like, grandfather, assess it. And he kind of puts on some spectacles, so he's inspecting the magic item. You get a wizardy vibe or some kind of magic vibe. So he's clearly the person who assesses if something is magical or not, or what the value of things are.
I forgot we had that to trade. And I was like, oh yeah, we have money, but we have a very high value trade item.
Yeah.
So you're not interested then in the whole this thing is a part. It's just the crown then.
Yeah, not the whole.
Oh,
the
And
whole.
you're not interested in taking on the search.
The search is a thing that we could do.
Frost sword?
Yes, the battle moth frost sword that has been missing from my family for generations.
I mean, that sounds fun to me.
We could keep an eye out. Do you have any idea if it's a potential whereabouts?
She looks over to her grandfather, and then she reaches from behind the shelf and pulls out her research
Yo.
She flips to page 1. This is a drawing that was made by my grandfather when he was a youth and went on his first travel, which is volumes 1 through 4. And then my
scribe.
My mother went on a journey to search for the sword after him, and she is the next set of.
Okay, so this can tell us where it's not.
So it's been missing for generations.
Yes.
Wow. Was it stolen?
It was lost in a battle.
After the great search, were there any hints at where it might be instead of where it was not?
Hints are cataloged, and clues of potential reports of it are cataloged throughout the journal. When you'll notice, and she kind of spins it around, she's like, you'll know all the spots that are marked with this yellow tape that stick out the sides are legendary times it's been talked about.
Good. I was going to say some sort of crib notes would be very, very helpful.
Yes.
Than days upon end of.
It's a good read, though.
Fair.
Allow me.
Family is quite talented.
May I hold on?
If all that happens is the potential upcoming heroes of our world take this on as a potential quest, I'd be happy for you to take this. And it is no longer my story. as I have settled down, and I do not continue the search, and I have not had children, so no one else will take it on after me.
Well, I'd like to get this back to you.
Yeah.
But like I said, Strix is frequently back in Portalis. She owns a dragon wagon, so like when we're done with it, like we can bring it back and leave it at the dragon wagon, and you can pick it up.
Might even be able to send it back with the Parliament, because like could be some.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Reading on the journey.
How
the
many
next time
tabs
they
are
get
sticking
to here,
out
they
of
can
the side?
return it.
Dozens.
Okay. I'm gonna start flipping directly to those.
Just.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yes.
Just a new hallway opens up in the Mind Palace.
Let's begin. I put on like a cleaning apron in my Mind Palace. I'm like,
this is a great sword. It is.
It's the Jerry Lewis.
The Frost Moth is the name of the battle moth. This Goliath clan. Cool. It does cold damage when you hit with it, and when you wield it, you have resistance to fire damage. It's a awesome magic weapon.
Badass.
If you draw the weapon, the legends say that it extinguishes all flame around you within 30 feet.
I mean, that's all cool, but like, it's not like I'm gonna take their family heirloom.
No, but you could wield it on the way back to return it.
Yes. And make a name for it along with yourself, and
We've got to find it first.
Glows with a blue light.
Yeah,
So you
I
read all
mean,
these things.
The point of coming here was to like
buy a
something
sword
for
now. Yes.
But if you take this as a... If someone else would take up this quest that I have abandoned, and she looks like kind of guiltily over at her grandfather, I would definitely be willing to for significantly less.
Consider
the single +2 enchanted weapon.
Just a +2.
It is just a +2.
As a,
she says in other words that
it's no Frostbrand, but
yeah,
you know,
as a placeholder.
Not quite what I was hoping for, but like it'll, I mean, it's better than this one, so.
And it's a beautiful weapon.
Indeed.
And you checked Discord?
No.
Oh. I told you to check Discord.
Discord.
I said it twice, and you said, okay.
So many jobs.
It was before she started doing that stuff.
She didn't turn on the Discord theme music yet. It's a whole thing.
Listen to this.
Oh, I see what's in there. Okay.
Oh, what is it?
I said, can I have this sword, please?
Oh.
What is it?
You'll see.
Actually, if she says it.
Oh.
You mentioned to her that you've heard of a certain weapon. So she will assess whether she doesn't have it in stock. Does she know if this exists in the city? Is what she's assessing. Okay. I have heard of this weapon.
Ooh.
I don't own it to sell it to you.
Oh. Well, that's okay.
I will have someone. You said you're at the Dragon Wagon?
Yes.
Only we might be leaving today, it sounds like.
Yeah, I think tonight we're leaving.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna come, we'll have dinner and stuff, and then be on our way.
I think this is you said no attunement weapons. It might be something.
No?
What sword is it?
It's the Lightbringer.
Oh,
Yeah, which is the mace from Baldur's Gate that I've been using, but reskinned as a longsword. That's why I was requesting it specific.
She doesn't know a lot about the weapon, so she's like, I don't know, maybe it requires more magic than you're insisting on. But I will reach out.
It's not attunement.
To the.
And it's just a green mace.
I will reach out to the owner to meet you at the Dragon Wagon. It will take them a few hours, presumably.
Well, I feel bad that's not really in your interest. Like, I still want to do this quest.
But you're going to take my family quest.
Yeah,
I think it would
then I would be
yes.
happy to make this connection for you.
Is there any chance we can sell the crown to you? Like, do you do, like...
Oh, you would just like to...
Yes.
Did you want to just sell the crown?
I think it was purchased on the company dime, but I am paying that back in other ways. So yes, happily so.
Yeah. You know, and just a little extra cash for us, looking to, saving up for our airship.
Slightly worn, but still full of all of its magical potential.
And her dad, all of his lenses flick in and out, and then he's like...
Also, belong to a heroic person who died heroically in, saving the moons and everything.
And what was her name?
Mogg.
Magathra Cakeforge.
We will make sure to record that with the item.
Cleric of Semjua.
It shall travel with the item as...
Good for
not
mock-up.
Well, sometimes it helps. Some people are very curious to hear a story with their magical item, and some people prefer to make their own. But that will assist me in...
I'll write down the story, and then, if you're gonna have someone meet us later, I'll give it to them, and then you got, the story to go with the sword. Not sword, crown.
Wait, you would have it. Didn't you have a letter of authenticity that came from the hexagon that went with that crown?
Oh, yeah, they gave...
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, this is not some ill-procured item either. It's very respectable.
Oh! From the hexagon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's fun.
Little snooty.
Yes.
Yeah. Not as kind as you folk.
I appreciate that. Although I feel like when you specialize in pointy bits, people tend to be nice to you.
Yeah, but I felt looked down on. I mean, you're looking down on me because you're incredibly tall, but different way, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Respectful.
I will arrange for someone to meet you at the Dragon Wagon. It would probably be in a couple hours.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we're heading back there now, I think.
Wonderful.
So you want to switch it up for a mace?
No, it's a sword.
Reskinned as a sword.
Oh, there's reskinned as a sword. Oh, cool. Hell yeah.
It's a good roll on her end that she happens to know this guy. Yeah. Nat 20. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
hell yeah.
She knows the one guy who's got this.
Oh, this sword? I forgot about this one.
No, she doesn't have it here.
I know.
But she does know the person. They will meet you at the Dragon Wagon shortly.
Yeah, and I think it is a green
It's
weapon.
green,
It's
yeah,
not
as opposed to blue being
Yeah.
the +2.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just cool and what I have in
Yeah.
Baldur's
And-
Gate.
yeah,
So
bonus radiant damage.
Yeah.
That's badass.
And goes with my jam. Right? Like-
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's a rebranded Frost brand. That's purple. It's badass.
It's the missing legendary item of her family.
That's super fun.
Yeah, that's dope.
Also,
Side quests.
Yeah.
Just flip it through your journal, I got so many unfinished side quests.
That one is just ignore it, keep it small.
Yeah.
minimized.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm curious.
Okay, so if you don't need to take the rest of her research.
No, I just flip through and just kind of mind palace all of the info. Do I roll for that at all?
Yeah, let's see how accurate it is.
Sure.
You can either do a history or Arcana.
They're both the same.
Different vibes, though.
Yeah.
Flavor it as you wish.
Yeah. History. It's a history book. 16.
Nice. So it's a good record. You might miss a few details.
Sure.
Yeah.
Ignoring certain things.
Yeah. I know how to comb through all the flowery stuff. There's no sentiment hospitality in my.
I don't care about the fauna.
Document of it.
Yeah.
Actually, no, you would, because
I think you care about those things. What you don't care about is the little like bits of like it was somebody's birthday.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then,
yeah.
Like there was like a back and forth exchange between these two people, and you would record the like key names, but not necessarily all of the information about
How they feel about it.
Yeah. You know, for some of them, this is that was their entire life was searching for this sword, and for our owner of this magic shop and weaponsmith, she put that aside to run a business.
Yeah.
And settle down after many generations. No one's found it, so she's a bit like, it is lost to time. And you can head back to the Dragon Wagon.
Indeed.
Nice.
Should we go to the Dragon Wagon or should we go straight to the Skyport?
Well, they're meeting us at the Dragon Wagon, aren't they?
Yeah, but we could be there for their arrival, and also gives us a chance to, even though we're investing in our martial abilities, we could find out about how much it costs to purchase an airship.
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay. No harm in asking.
Yeah.
And then at least we know what we're saving up for.
Yeah, we could even like put down a down payment if they got one that's good right now.
Yeah.
Especially if it like needs a little love and care, maybe like down payment and get someone on polishing it up.
I will say, Aurora did say that if we were successful in our mission, that we could probably ask for whatever we wanted from the Empress herself. And if you want to get a fancy schmancy airship, saving the world, we might end up with a very nice little airship through very official channels. Probably nicer than we could ever afford.
I mean, doesn't hurt to ask.
Just say.
Doesn't hurt.
I don't think we're there yet to say, we want this now, Helidon done, but like...
Yeah, I mean, at the very least, you know, they could like pay a large chunk of whatever.
Yeah, we don't want to be completely in their pocket, but...
No, but...
Meanwhile, she's just standing there like, are you guys done?
Yes.
Oh, I thought we left.
Money for the crown, and then...
Oh, right. Are we, we're selling the crown?
Yeah.
What do we...
Actually, that would be a great conversation for them to overhear.
Yeah.
About, we're thinking about buying an airship, we don't have the money for it, but you know, the Empress owes us a favor, and that kind of thing. It's like, they're not joking.
She was like, whoa. They will find the sword. Like, no.
Oh, no, I really want to.
And you paid 5,000?
I did.
So she will do 4,500.
That's not bad.
4-5 is pretty good, yeah.
It was 4 until you guys mentioned that you owe, or that the Empress owes you a favor, and she's like, and then there's the rest. Yeah.
Okay.
She is expecting you to give the full story of the crown to go along with it.
Oh, yeah.
So that we might have have the coinage prepared. We should. How much is this? The one that you are asking for? Do we know an approximate price for that?
I would sell this highly enchanted weapon for about 8,000, but I said 5, and
No, sorry, not for this longsword. For the one that Ala's asking for. The
Yeah.
I'm not the owner of it. I can't tell you.
Oh, okay.
How much?
Oh, fair.
It is Brahm, halfling. Brahm, bottle bomb.
Yeah. I mean, I feel a little like 4,500. Like, you need to be able to make some money off of this. That doesn't leave you much profit.
But for the crown?
Yeah.
No.
I whatever you've paid for it. Sometimes people coming through the city will pay much more.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's the point of the story. And
Yeah, exactly.
That will
yeah.
add to its value.
Yeah. Okay. I feel less bad about that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
We're gonna head out. Lovely
Please
doing
do.
business with you.
Enjoy meeting Brahm.
Yes.
Oh crap.
Well, get your sword and
You'll get my sword?
And bring it back to you.
Yes, we will find your family heirloom.
I mean, I hope so.
To the best of our
Yeah, I mean,
ability. I
obviously
think it is
there's a
only
chance that we don't find it, but like,
We
we're
will
gonna
try.
put the effort in because like going and rescuing an epic sword, that's fucking hero-y.
Pretty cool.
This is the type of
Like-
thing they write songs about.
Also,
I was just about to say,
Yeah.
I've sung so many songs about that
About
sort of
sword
thing,
quests
and then we
and-
get to write our own.
Yeah, and then it becomes a part of our story, and then we become a part of its, and there's like, you read about us in 2 different places. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her grandfather's just like tears down his face with the idea that you guys are gonna actually do this.
I start crying.
Okay, we can
hug his leg.
Okay, we can go now.
He's how tall? Like 9 feet tall.
But he's like really
like 8 feet tall.
Yeah, he's
8?
Yeah, 8. Yeah.
Still fucking huge. It's an awkward hug.
Yeah.
You want to go from the side.
Just under 6 feet tall.
Oh shit, yeah.
So I'm just like chest height.
Oh, that's not that awkward.
Yeah.
And they see you out the door, and the guy that was helping to transport you has left. So
Yeah.
But you know your way back to the dragon wagon.
No, we're going to the
Skyport. Looking for landmarks. I wasn't paying attention.
Well, a landmark could be that there's an airship landing.
That's
presumably it's a hell of a lot taller than other stuff.
And I don't know that you can recognize the Parliament from other airships.
I think you could.
You probably can.
Yeah.
I mean,
16 for how well I know it. Yeah.
Yeah, they're coming into port.
Oh shit!
All right, let's boogie.
Yep, let's go.
Nice. Okay. So you head on over to where you would greet them. Now, you can. So, from where you see it and where it comes in, like you think you have to run, but it actually there has to land. It's a process, right? You can either decide that you want to try to rush to be there as they would be getting off the ship.
No, I think we'll head. I mean,
or if you wait long enough, you know that they are heading from there to the dragon wagon. So, do you want to talk to someone at the port?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we don't have to play that out really, because it's already been a lot of shopping.
So if you're just there to get information, then someone at the port gives you a bunch of
what kind of ships are there? What are the going rates for?
You get the portfolios, and it's just like, here's how to buy this kind. They go this high. Here's how to buy this kind. They're faster, but blah blah blah. Someone talks your ear off about it. But as they're talking your ear off, you're like, we'll just take our pamphlets and go.
Yeah. Great.
They are very expensive, but they range in value, and much like buying any kind of boat or ship yourself here as a person might do in the real world, it's really unique to the vessel itself and how much upkeep it requires to get it to go. So some of them are ready to go, and then they're very expensive. Some of them haven't flown in a while and might need a bit of love and care.
Airship beaters. That's what you want. This was enchanted by an apprentice?
Sir, I did it. It works.
Not every ship has someone like Tango on board who can just, invent new things to keep them moving higher and faster and to protect them.
We know Tango.
Yes, you do.
So, we could maybe borrow her for a little bit of engine maintenance.
If she's available, she's busy, Anything can happen.
Before they come in, it's only been a little while, but I can say, you know who could captain, if we were to get an airship?
Yeah.
I would certainly trust Rock, after learning the ropes of the Parliament, to run our ship.
That's not a bad idea. I mean, have
Not
a
yet.
honest chat with Strix about how's it going.
Yeah, good call. Yeah. But then, once he learns the ins and outs of, becomes an experienced sort of sky.
Yeah.
Buckler. Then,
Yeah.
something to look forward to.
Also, I like the idea of
naps and slaps.
Yeah, we're gonna need some good crew.
You might know a
But,
couple
like,
of other
you know.
low-level paladins now too.
I don't know about that yet.
Oh, right.
I do think that it's probably worth checking with Aurora if like we can get a deal on like a decommissioned.
Oh yeah.
You know, like
part of the like Imperial
because
fleet.
like it can be a little older. Like we don't need the like
Yeah, but
newest
cutting
shit.
edge. Yeah.
You know, so maybe they do that sort of thing. Like
And you're having that conversation when people begin to disembark from this one. The Parliament's landed. And the Parliament crew are bustling about what it takes to actually get the ship. So not just successfully docked, but they always have to pay their we're in town now tax. And so a couple of
docking fees.
fees. And a couple of shipments get exchanged.
Completely above board and legitimate moorage fees.
Yeah.
Like you always see with them, there's a couple of people who swing into action once they land, and you'll hear Tango before you see her, because that's the thing that happens. And you watch.
I understand.
You watch Jay, who you know as their Aarakocra first meet, and the Stormcaller.
main sails.
How we remember him. And he is the Stormcaller on board. So he also is checking charts and weather and all that kind of stuff. So as he lands, you watch him greet you first.
Yeah, we're gonna need one of them.
Yeah. No.
One of what?
Stormcaller.
Slayers!
We're thinking of getting our own airship for
Everyone
mobile
does
base.
once they ride with us.
It is a lot of fun, yeah.
And he's like, we will greet you soon. He carries on, and formal as always, of course. And then, meanwhile, you turn around and Tango just like leaps in to hug everybody, and she's like, "Oh my God, it's you guys!
Hey, what's a snack?"
Ah!
I stop her midair,
She hugs
shake
my
her
leg.
hand. Hello. It is good to see you again.
Oh, you know what? We were thinking about things recently. Here, hold on.
Uh-huh.
I have something for you.
Ah!
This, when you throw it on the ground, turns into a honey badger, attacks the person who threw it.
Okay.
Figured you might have
Yeah.
thought of
It's a good thing you said that last part.
that. Yes.
Yeah. You're gonna need to trick someone
Because as
else.
soon as you were like, you throw it on the ground, it's a honey badger, I was already going to be like,
Yep.
and then you're like, but it attacks me.
Loosened my grip after the key information.
Yeah.
Is it one use or?
No, they keep. It's for. They're used in Rake along with Bumblecup's games. So
I love Bumblecup.
just snatch them up.
We figured you would.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, that one was used in a game with Hammerlane.
Ooh. Did you hear that?
Did you just talk to the badger?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's
The
Mogg?
badger was there. I thought you were talking to your boobs.
That's what too.
Where's Mogg?
Badger knows.
Yeah.
Mogg is
Man, I talk to the ladies sometimes.
I get it.
no longer with us.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
She's traveling separate?
She,
In a manner of speaking.
fell in battle.
I wouldn't say fell. She.
Heroically went
I
up in a
think-
blaze of glory.
Yes.
Okay, stop. This
Yep.
is a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can talk more. Let's go get dinner at the Dragon Wagon. And,
You're going to have to tell a lot of us this news.
yeah, maybe we can save it for when we're all back on the ship and just be
It's
like,
always a risk, and it's always something that we all have to be prepared for. But I need a minute, and I will be at dinner, and I want to hear the whole story, and I want to be ready for the story.
Okay. That is well.
And you watch as she kind of like pulls Rivet the dragon that sits around her shoulders and her neck. And as she's walking away, she holds Rivet really, really close. And then kind of puts her head on his head, and he stays in her grasp a little bit, but then she's walking away, and you watch as he puts his head on her shoulder and leans into her. And then the other two people who are watching Tango come down the deck, but are already a bit solemn, are Strix and Rock.
Oh.
And Rock and Strix have seen you, and when he gets close enough, he just runs to hug you. And you'll hear him whisper, "I already know."
Ah, okay. Yep.
I hope you're okay with it, but I told Strix. And then he steps back from the embrace.
Wait, how do you know?
The book, Anthem. The book.
Holy crap. Yeah. I mean, I doubted its legitimacy, but...
The things he can't say.
I don't ask it, and sometimes it can't tell me, but the moon started moving again, and I just had to know, and it must have been final and true, resolved, you know? I want to hear everything, though, and I want to know what you've been doing, and I want to tell you what I've been doing, and there's so much to
I want to know what you've been doing.
I'm doing really good.
Yeah?
Awesome.
What have you been...
Strix puts her hand on his shoulder. He is doing excellent.
Good.
This
Now, Duck.
like drinks and
All the
stories.
ducks, including your son, have a lot of work to do. And then we will all meet.
Okay.
At the Dragon.
Awesome.
And she will step forward and languish, graceful, and put her arms around you and kiss you.
Oh. I returned that and lost in that moment. Al is saying something. What is it?
Now's not the time. Like,
just...
I think he knows. Come.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Oh, you're gonna tell me? Don't say it now.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
He's aware.
But thank you for looking out.
I mean, I've read my share of romantic comedy novels, and people like to announce at the Skyports, but like,
oh no.
Yeah.
No. Oh God.
Okay.
Would be funny though. Total downer moment.
So you're just trying to flag the two of them, but obviously you're engaged.
Yeah.
In a moment.
Yeah. No. Read the room.
And you recognize, heading off the ship, a couple of other people. Noticing that the three of you are there, you see Cardinal the dwarf, looks around and doesn't see Mogg, and then heads back to the ship to continue with duties.
I think what's actually going to happen to Anthem is, because the thing with Mogg from Rock just happened, and he knows that Strix knows, he's going to get swept up in a moment of seeing her, emotions flooding in, the hug, she kisses him, he kisses her back, and then he falls into a hug and he starts to sob on her shoulder a little bit.
She'll hold you tight. And she takes a moment here where the crew needs her.
Yeah.
The city needs her attention. Everything else that needs her attention, she puts aside for this moment.
Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, he's good. So there'll be a kind of like a, and then he'll wrap it, like he'll try to pull himself together and be like, wait, sorry.
Don't apologize. She puts her forehead to your forehead, and so hard that it hurts you both a little bit.
The horns get her.
Well, there's a space for her to still be close to you. And so she
got like red marks there, like pressure points.
Yeah, she has to take off her cool pirate hat. The two of you are all entangled.
Hold on a moment.
like antlers.
But yeah, I'm just really happy to see you again.
Al is just standing beside Donovan. So sweet. Oh, it's so cute.
You've got things to do. Go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, I mean, thank you for the sacrifice. But we'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Your son's a delight. And she heads off.
It's a little shit.
You can tell from the rest of the crew, and a couple of them kind of swing by, they're chatting excitedly. They all want to go back to the dragon wagon. Everyone is like, the faster we get this stuff done, the sooner we're over there. And Jay will come back as he finishes what he's doing. We are all headed to the dragon wagon now.
All right.
Sweet.
Man, we go there a lot. Which is like home to us. We've stayed for weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the most we stayed in one place.
It's true.
Was there.
It's a good place.
Let's
go get some ale.
Let's. We will have to drink a toast. I want to hear what you guys have been doing too.
Yeah.
How are these guys?
Much clearer. And he kind of... You can also tell...
Clearer.
Trying not to do entirely.
I love how much it's in there. Though.
It is in there though.
I'm
Yeah.
really happy about it.
If you want, you can walk with him, and he will tell you a version of what they've been doing that you can tell is edited for the city itself.
Oh, awesome.
Right? So he recounts they went on a quick adventure, they had to do a delivery, and everything that he talks about, especially because you're familiar with using coded language.
Mm-hmm.
There's obviously a layer of this that is safe to talk about in front of others. But it was a fun adventure mission.
I thought you meant it was edited for the city that we're in, like a bard being like, "What's up, Portales?"
No, it's more than in case anybody were to overhear you.
It's the redacted version.
Yeah.
But a fun one.
It's great to be here in Kofaro. Checks hand.
It is literally, it's such Sam the Eagle vibes. It's Sam the Eagle telling people about the Muppets.
Yes.
Like, yeah. It's, yes, we're behaving very appropriately. Like, and then fucking crazy
explosion.
Larry.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they're such a Muppets crew.
Crazy Larry.
Yeah, and then there's a bunch of the rest of the crew that you kind of recognize. Goose, the Ducks. They've got the monk who travels with them, and you recognize their chef / medic / onboard everything.
What was it?
The
Finch?
Jagmia.
Finch?
Bouncing Flight Finch.
Bouncing Flight Finch.
Yeah. So, everybody is headed over to the Dragon Wagon.
Cool. Yeah, we're just going with him.
You kind of walk with Jay, who tells you all about what they've been up to, and then
Allah, don't forget, Bouncing Flight Finch, you want to see if could teach you mending.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, when we get to the place, do you think we could convince them to...
Or on board the ship if you want to learn from her?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. That was part of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
We have time for dinner and drinks, although, for this crew, there'll be more once we're back on the ship.
Yeah.
So everybody is, especially you'll notice the crew will, partake lightly. For pirates, that's still a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not pirates, of course.
Of course. What are you saying?
I kind of want to play Bumble Cups.
Oh,
I mean,
I don't know that that's a good idea. Smash cut 2.
Yeah. I think on the ship it would be a great idea.
Oh yes, play
I was gonna say, like, if
play
we
a
could leave in the
bombastic game
morning.
where one could fall off. Yes, fantastic plan.
Yeah, I was gonna say if maybe we could leave in the morning, we could play Bumble Cups tonight, whatever. But like on the ship, wherever, like, you know, we don't have to. I just like we were just talking about it. And I was
that's
like,
true.
oh, Bumble Cups was fun.
That might not help us with the getting up early to leave in the morning part, or if they have to leave tonight, or
We turn around tonight.
or expecting someone to come with additional information about a certain quest. We have responsibilities.
Yeah, I just thought Bumble Cups would be fun. But yeah, I
mean,
maybe
we play
on the
more.
ship
We've got the
at
whole-
some point. Like
As
we've
we
got time.
arrive to the dragon wagon, I will say, as you come in with Jay, a bunch of the other crew that are with you splinter. They've all got different things they do. Roll a quick perception check. Strix is a little bit behind. Got a bunch of other stuff to take care of, but she...
17.
Perception.
Yas.
15.
Okay.
18.
Nice. Working our way up to the top roll. A lot of the crew who enter in, you'll pick out Tango the most because she does arrive. She's got a bunch of things to do. She comes traveling with Cardinal. So the two of them are actually looking quite chipper, considering that the last time you saw her, she needed to pull herself together. And they look like they're ready to celebrate a friend rather than mourn so much the loss. And so she comes in and immediately goes to where the portrait of Strix is still a little bit like
Crooked?
Yeah. And so she's just like, we can fix this. And the two of them start just like adjusting because they can't not work. You will notice, and so she of course is like, Ella! And so she'll come to find you as soon as they fix this.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of other people who are coming in, a bunch of them you'll obviously connect with Rock. So he comes over with a whole bunch of the crew of ducks.
The ducks?
The ducks.
All right.
And clearly they are all like super tight. He fits right in.
Oh, good.
And the whole bunch of them come over and they're just like, we know so much about you. And all of them are just excited to sit at a table. Can they be near you? But they're very organized. They're a well-oiled machine. They're very polite for pirates. You know, it's exciting to see Rock interact with true friends.
Awesome. Aw.
You notice. Jay does a bit of an exchange at the bartender spot, and you notice it's like he drops off what looks like a manuscript, tosses it across the table to him, and then he receives an envelope back. Up to his own business.
Nothing.
Don't worry about it. It's definitely the vibe he's giving everyone around him.
Jay's smoking meth.
A manuscript? No, I think he's trying to publish stuff. He's trying to get published.
Oh, he's a love heart.
He's writing pirate smut about Strix, making money on the side.
I look like I'm gonna let Jay catch me looking right at him.
Donovan.
Jay.
Stoic off.
Kermit.
Writings?
Weather reports. You know,
For an
musings
an almanac of some kind.
of some kind, yes. Yes. Are you a avid reader?
Not of that kind of fare, no.
What kind of fare?
history. I avoid fiction.
Your loss.
I've heard. Actually heard from quite a few that it is my loss.
In the middle of this conversation, you just hear Anthem regaling the ducks with they exploded in pus! Every one of them! It was a were slime!
I say, your secret is safe with me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course you don't. I don't know what I'm talking about either. That said,
I mean, there wouldn't really be a way for you to guess what he...
I will give him that he was enough over his shoulder that maybe he saw a little something. So the conversation here makes more sense. But, you know, a little title, Aloe was just going on and on. You see the name...
Oh, fuck, is it actually that? I was joking.
No, it's
Holy
a manuscript.
shit.
It's a manuscript.
Okay.
It's Strix fanfiction.
Oh, that's twisted.
I say, I may ask you of a very small favor in the...
I don't take requests to be in the story.
No.
Small favor is to not be in the
Well, that is not a favor, that is a demand that I am left out of it in any and all ways.
You know, the more you are passionate about something, the more inspiring it can be.
I suppose. I was going to ask, does the author do signings?
Oh, the author is a mystery.
Then
No one knows anything about it. In fact, I'm just passing it along of what you saw here, obviously. It's just a delivery.
Of course. Perhaps the origin of the signature should remain a mystery as well, should it ever come up.
Are you bribing me, sir?
No.
Because if so, I like it.
It's a small bribe, as a gift for a friend.
I can maybe make an arrangement with whoever the author is to, you know, make sure something arrives for you. We'll see. Should the title of this new thing not be heard before the publication?
Absolutely not. Could you ask the author to make it out to Allah and Anthem, please?
And Anthem? Why me?
Because I know he'll hate it.
Can you imagine if Strix reads it? What the fuck, man?
Shit. See, now I'm stuck in this like, oh shit. Is it like a fanfic where you admire the protagonist? Or is Jay secretly in love with her? And is jealous of Anthem? Is there this whole weird betrayal thing? Fuck. All right, anyway. Should I have said that out loud? He's gonna crash into a mountain.
Take care, Jay.
I don't know anything about this whole conversation, but Donovan, it is always a pleasure.
As far as I'm concerned, it didn't happen at all.
Ah. And then,
The forest exploded, apparently. We weren't there for that part, but yeah!
I got a flash of it, like, as I think, yeah, like, I feel like I saw it. Something came to me.
Yeah, like crazy. We heard that there was, like, parts of Yarisa's, like, stuff is taken over. We should really check out that forest and see what it's like now.
Yeah, next time we're in the area.
Yeah. But, oh man, so many things. But, like, what about you?
Maybe we can fly over it, like, it's sort of in that direction.
Oh, yeah, get an aerial view. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
the dragon wagon smells amazing. Whatever they've been cooking for dinner smells incredible. The wine is out. Everyone's having it's kind of like beer and then like peanuts and pretzels and stuff on tables, and everyone's starting to clamor in. And then it gets very quiet as Strix arrives. And when she comes in through the door, and then she says, "Everyone shut up! We need to get a drink in our hands."
When she comes in, the part that gets interrupted is, of all things, a dance-off. It was a dance-off. With undead. Yeah. Oh.
Amazing.
Fucking Rortan. Really cranky.
The best wine from the bar tender.
And she commands the room, and Jay passes her her favorite drink. So she's got a glass of wine in hand, and she's looking out across at everybody else here, and she says, "There's a member of the Slayers of Convenience who is not here with us right now. There is a hero of legend that we're gonna have a drink to. And then tonight, as we fly through the stars, many drinks. But for right now, we are here in the Dragon Wagon, where she made many memories, and we are going to celebrate."
I'm going to sidle over to the bar and just say, "Do you have any Cakeforge casks? We should get a bunch of that put onto the Parliament."
Yeah, since we've been back, I've got a couple Cakeforge pints.
Hell yeah.
She looks over to you as though she's offering for you to say something, but
word.
won't put you on the spot, so there's like a look between you.
Oh. Thank you, Captain. Yes. All of you got the chance to meet the great Mogathra Cakeforge, who, after meeting you, became a cleric of Semjua. She technically was already, but studied at the local temple anyway. Turns out that the Mogg that we all knew and loved was actually a copy of a living person named Mogathra Cakeforge. She was the power of the god Semjua, put in living form to live a short but glorious life, but was a weapon that was used to destroy a god-killing hand, a great metallic hand the size of this tavern. He's embellishing. And in one massive, radiant explosion, it was wiped from this earth. But so was she. But in the grace of Semjua, each of us Slayers were granted a final moment with Mogathra. And it was beautiful. In life, we are not given the opportunity, always, to have parting words and parting moments with those we love. So I encourage everyone here, in Mogg's name, to share memories of her with each other, but also to do that every day with those that you love, because you don't know when will be your last. To Mogg, learn each other's backstories.
Mogg.
And everyone drinks.
Drink one on the floor.
Oh! Fuck yeah!
Someone in the corner is just like,
Fuck. One of the ducks is like,
Amazing.
mop, mop, mop.
And you drink with the crew, and you eat with the crew. And It is not as much of a party vibe as
Awake. Second wake.
And then Strix says to you, when we're on board the ship, so we leave shortly, we can't spend long here, we can celebrate Mogg as well in our way.
Ooh, do you have a parliament tradition for
do.
fallen comrades?
We'll need to be able to burn something. We need ash. Something she owned? Something she left with you?
I mean, everything turned to ash.
We did retrieve some items.
Think on it.
Sure. The shield went back to the keg forgers. Hammerlane took it.
Yes. We just sold the crown.
Sold the crown.
Did we get the... We never found the corkscrew, right?
No. Remnants of her journal.
Yes.
It's burned up mostly. It's ash.
That can work, yes.
Did we keep it? Did you keep it?
I did.
Oh, perfect.
Wonderful. And then it'll be something that I think everyone on board needs.
Love it. That sounds great.
Okay.
And we'll maintain our composure here in the city. But I would expect the crew tonight to be raucous in our celebration, because we do not mourn.
Any chance we can play Bumble Cups on the way to the Ring Islands? I mean, we're gonna have like 6 or 7
She looks at
days
you
on the ship.
like, for a moment, you see her kind of like eyes wide and mad for a second, and she's like, we don't play Bumble Cups on the ship.
There's a history there.
Such a story. It's banned, and do not bring it up to the crew.
I will keep my mouth shut.
I want to know why so bad.
Nope, no one talks about it.
Oh, God, okay.
I just look at Strix and I go, oh my God.
Huh? What?
We shouldn't play Bumble Cups on the ship. Thank you.
I mean, without
Captain.
knowing the story, it does make a lot of sense.
I mean, sure.
I mean, stuff can go weird.
I say with like haunted eyes, I say, it sure can.
What's happening?
I read Strix's mind.
What?
For memories of why they don't play Bumble Cups.
Detective thoughts.
Oh, did you cast Detect Thoughts?
Yeah.
Well, I missed that. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
He didn't say.
I didn't say, I just went,
Oh.
oh.
Oh. And you burned a spell slot? Okay. All right, good. You can't do it at will, Donovan.
Not yet.
But we'll find out more about the ship
Oh, damn, already?
next time! As we travel, we will be on board the Parliament in our next episode of Eat, Slay, Love. As we get through having to tell everyone you meet along the way again and relive these moments. But this crew celebrates because they are a group of dangerous adventurers themselves. And so, somebody moving on, they have their own ritual that they want to share with you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Is that in our next episode? Woo!
Thank you, Roz.
you.
Strix is one of my favorite captains.
Thank you, everybody. When you roll the dice, you make the magic happen.
Fuck on.